kan kyerɛ me mpo sɛ bibia bampo ɛna manya bi atafre enura sɛ ɔmo twɛn ma me kɔ ya na ɔmo kɔtena baabi ɛna ɔmo didi ya nom ya kama sɛ town na kofi me kɔ ɛsɛ gya me bɛyɛ de mɛyɛ me mmerɛ so ana me kɔ ɛna ya tena se yɛbɛdi nkɔmɔ ɛnɛ ɛyɛ ɔman kyekyere ne ɔman asiesie unimu sɛ finance minister enura ne na wɔtwe ɛnɔde ɔman budget ɛkɔto dwa akɔhomasika ɔman afia yɛbɛsimu yɛbɛdie na unimu sɛ sports deɛ no anso nipa bebrani sports allocation na ɔyɛ na anso nipa bebrani ɛne yɛbɛyɛ special yɛ budget discussion owura kwadwo adai mensa ɛyɛ CEO of Data Bank ɔyɛ Liverpool fan Kumasi Asante Kotoko fan Blasters enthusiast yɛne ne bɛdi nkɔmɔ wɔ dwumadie so ɛna anɔpɛ sanso ɛna owura Charles Osei Esibe barrister me ankasa me boss no yes me boss yes me boss anɔpɛ kura me ne hyia yɛne no ɛbɛdi nkɔmɔ ɛwɔ dwumadie we so no so yɛ sports journalist ɔyɛ general secretary of the Sports Writers Association of Ghana ɔno nso yɛne ne bɛdi nkɔmɔ anɔpɛ ɛwɔ dwumadie so sanso ɛna ɛwura Roslyn Amo ɔyɛ sports journalist ɔyɛ Manchester United supporter women's football ɛwɔ ɔman mu wayɛ bi paa ukɔ FA ɔmo committee ɛhwɛ ma football so no ɔyɛ vice chair ɛwɔ hɔ ɔsanso ɛyɛ deputy editor edema graphic communications group yɛne ne bɛdi nkɔmɔ wɔ dwumadie so ɔyɛ special budget edition na maadie nyina Jesse Kofi Amponsa prof they call him ɔno nso wɔ ha yɛbɛdi nkɔmɔ ɛna anɔpɛ yi as usual bibia nsesa kwaku ansa bread yɛbɛkɔ amanɔne Emmanuel Fosu apia de yɛbɛbɛ fie unim sɛ ɛnɛ yɛ 30 days pɛpɛpɛ ɛnɛ 30 days pɛpɛpɛ from ɛnɛ na AFCON hyɛseɛ meka AFCON na Blasters ni ho ana yɛ me yawo yɛde yɛ countdown to the AFCON no hyɛseɛ ɛnɛ na the new kid on the block the me say yɛn AFCON countdown no me unleash the new kid on the block me unleash no and then ewe dwumadi so me money di ansa obetena se a wa behu di enti a me say oye the new king ti o me nkasa kid o me say the new king on the block okuta form ni form was so obetene nkan o countdown so me di any Prince Obiba Poakwa Brown ene me tenemu edi ama Jeffrey Sintim Korea Chaskele ema go crucial to me senior baby a obi amechiawo enura offering cry ekọ dance wom ene obetoa so edi akọ eya asaman kese no free nti okoni krom weekend owura Isaac Asempa bibi nti na ontimi ma ye akora ho dodo no kakra akora a na ye enti ne ho edodo no Collins Nana Amwaku Junior na nura okọ hefa ono na di enko Facebook na no pay Jude Liver Elia Hashi entire production team ni nyina ya krado ene ya di dwumadi brew stand up for the champions Jesse Kofi Amponsa atenase minia mechiao emo akwaba bibia boko de last week went me ama ni nyina say ye commentary Blasters ene Japan boy
sa game na omgo mu ase
ehifo na egu omho anim ase
ma Japan show a ongu anim ase
na Japan form omo we Jesse Japan mo form pa o
mo form ti enye de omo form a ye
any players so be 8 bi o se 9 bi mpo mo ama
fa ho una are friendly match no omo chire players a famra any players a men famba
o see a players ni bebre prepare
and me see players no too omo anchire player omo invite and see me bo ana
mpachwan
omo ka say man fa specific players bi ma
say unfortunately ni ye players no bebre na prepare Your top players no. Kudus Epra. Jordan Epra. Abdul Shaku Fatau Wepra. Alexander Jiku na Wepra.
Any Japan Korea o man share for one bi. Ana nyo mo.
Oh sache.
There be for one na one na wom.
Oh say no dey ache na your players away.
There be.
Your players away.
There be.
You know mu di share.
For 4-1 no. 4-1 na Kudus nim.
No wom.
Na when be na nim. O dey catch them.
Enti den na apese o kan. Che say omo ba ekra nko be hye yen. Sa na o kan na. Say bi anka enye disappointing to say the o kan.
Na
bi anka be hye ba anka enye disappointing to say the o kan.
4-1 ni for game. Na sa 4-1 na when na in charge.
Sa 4-1. Say na Coach Otuado ana
ayo. Me nka me bisa.
Ono a 4-1
ti 4-1 ono na no in charge o. Ana for 2-0 is one na in charge.
Ono a
ti then exercise.
Your players ama.
Players ben na me see players na wo see omo ama no. Omo share 4-1 e bribi. Omo boy.
No, but different game.
What is different game?
Compare.
What?
You don't compare.
Even
Meba
to watch. We see at this point, no we see Japan team no akọ nim. Eche 4-1 there no. Mana.
Men cancer. Me say omo form. Men cancer. Men cancer e bro. 4-1 form.
4-1 no mu ni form. No mu share 4. Ele no mu form. No mu share 2. Oda to asona nunu hu sa na ensem na me bisa no ensem ya me bisa ya ugusu nunu hu sa o mpese 4-1 ni Kudusi na boy Jordan no boy o mo share 4-1 na ne kro ma mo no o mo ye ni 2 mai na afi the excuse they say wo ma mba o mo epra and o mo boy ni an share 4-1 Mama nyaso na game no huani ehu so na o ma share nti o ma share no ano no na one report no Kofi for World
Cup draw no
port
no yes me
na enfani
ye wo port 4
Port 4 yani amman be na EDC wo Port 4
eno no ase ne se menti ase
se Port 4 no me pese ka wo bobo man na yani omo ho no keke man
ma me hwe
nti wo de hwe no
okay nti ma me Collins mpacho ewo sports core page ni so nti bright kire no ma me na yemubo airport no amaya ye ne omo ho no Jordan
Jordan are you ana
no enye Oman Jordan
okay na me ka say Jordan are you
Oman Cape Verde
okay say Cape Verde crowd omo share nti omo ye
ho Ghana enso ewo ho
okay
Haiti ewo ho New Zealand
what's your one
Haiti
Father John Bertrand arrested. So okay, Father John Bertrand arrested. And White Clef. So okay, no. He wanted to be president of the country.
Yes.
No, board that
and on my back no omo qualify ahead of Jamaica. You from Curacao.
Curacao.
Yes, Curacao.
How many are the same port?
Curacao.
Sir.
Intercontinental playoff.
Omo be
baako eba be mienu in fact mienu eba be kan.
Omo be qualifying on ba be kan. Nti dia go
na afi so Europe. Europe 4 teams na aka no omo nyina so eba be kan port 4 no.
Playoff one.
Yes, playoff one. Say playoff one no. Intercontinental playoff no 2. Say aka 6 nations. Intercontinental playoff no 2. And European playoffs no so 4 and ba be kan na 6 na afia complete 48 nations. Enti no eno enso eno nti Ghana ye port 4 draw no on the 5th of December 2025. Yes.
enti na yarewo
na yarewo ye
na debi ase oni amaya omo believe in tourism ni football no kra hu se de ekona oni omo ewo portfolio na 80 there na 80 me so ameti omo kan Father Jean Bertrand arrested na meeting ni omo chese
omo qualify on merit
na adam say omo qualify on merit
and said you already kill omo dey abefa Ghana already kill Ghana no mentiase
adam say omo qualify on merit adam say adam
the same qualification Argentina boy France boy England boy Egypt boy Morocco boy Ghana boy no e bi no omo so
omo ni port 4 am I now about omo port 4
no but
say na me see am I now wa born omo port 4
there be ebi wo port 3 ebi wo port 2 ebi wo port 1
nti bo bra ya wo call a certain port ana
enti port 1 no USA Mexico Canada Spain Argentina France England Brazil Portugal Netherlands Belgium and Germany
because I don't know more port 1
say because of their FIFA rankings because of their FIFA rankings and a port 2 no Croatia Morocco Colombia Uruguay Switzerland Japan Senegal Iraq no
I don't know see I don't know see
Iraq
Afi atoso
Korea
Dabi jao Kofi jao Kofi jao I don't know see Iraq
port 2
Dabi mama Afi na dey na atoso afi na won say the reality has dawned on you
port 3 Norway the last time we qualify for World Cup France 90 qualify Norway port 3 Panama Egypt Algeria Paraguay Tunisia Scotland Ivory Coast Qatar Uzbekistan yes Uzbekistan Saudi Arabia and South Africa
okay
and a complete port 3 no and port 4 and the aboboso did that
port 4 funu for na go
obetimi aka ne say in terms of FIFA rankings I think say
because
the highest ranked team ewa ha I just see a complete for an answer because minimum say
am I be especially Europe now on back about playoff no
there be sa omenya me bodin enye ya don be check ma me enye Iraq say Iraq bo playoffs ni bi enti sa man
no it's not Iraq Iraq about playoffs
under the one under Senegal na o man ben Iran yes Iran yes
yeah but even Iran no but even Iran why
the merit as for them the merit enti say me Iraq ni enti na ma me bobre
so meba you see
so what is your point Jesse what is your point really because baby adene nam no one na masem na me hu the opesa oka
I think under this executive council and under Mr. Ketukriku, we have been atrocious with regards to the management of the Black Stars. The point is that over 5 years, since 2019, we friendly matches are Black Stars are boa. It's not. We have not been able to attract quality with regards to Black Stars, with regards to friendly matches because of how the Black Stars itself has been managed. So we compare to Mr. Kwesi Nyantakyi, Tobribina Ghana be the 14th. on the FIFA ranking.
Yeah.
Me and Brazil, you have friendly matches with Brazil. You England, a boy. You know, we got very, very, very good quality, you know, what's it, friendly matches.
Sure.
And we were doing well on the FIFA ranking. In fact, we're always on the top 10 with regards to Africa.
Yeah.
You know, under Mr. Nyantichi. I mean, I don't know whether it was a special, maybe one of these days, if you want to discuss it, you might want to have Fred Papo, because he was, I mean, one of the longest serving, you know, Black Stars Management Committee chairman, and then find out exactly what they did with regards to that. Was there a special attention in terms of making sure, say, Ghana, what FIFA rankings, this was able to me, IAE, attractive friendly matches, and you know that it was one of the avenue through which the FA raised revenue. But it looks like under this administration, as a FIFA ranking and phobia, say Okaya under Mr. Nyantichi, FIFA ranking drop here. Even journalists were paying attention to it. As a in fact, so Okaya, down off any FA. Funny bidding comma, then the person was telling you that FIFA ranking. But
who said it matters.
But you see that it matters. Since you say who say it matters. Once you want to play in the FIFA World Cup, it matters. Because a buy and a kayina funny serious, friendly matches, making sure say will be in a certain position with regards to the FIFA ranking now. And you never mind people having problems with the criteria that guides it. Whether once you are in the space or in the space of managing our game, whether you agree with the criteria for which they use in ranking some countries, in ranking the countries that they are on or not, you know. So see, it has become basis who qualify for World Cup. It has become basis for which position you or for which port will become. Port will become so a wow, Emma favorable draw. See, I am one year lucky. Na Ukunya France, na Ukunya Croatia bia. Na Panama be betumwa. Now Ghana, which is our group more heading.
Two top tier nations.
Yeah, heading by on one winner Spain in front in place of France. And these are countries that they are I tip them to win the World Cup, especially for France. I think they will go to their third consecutive cup final. If I look at their setup and I look at the team, players are bench, they are looking good. Spain is looking very, very promising to make a case for it for itself again. And even not to talk about England. So one say and I suspect this. Say most of the African countries, because of the World Cup and where it is being held, one more be said that the African countries now are to very, very tough groups. That's how I see it.
And also every
that's how that's the sense I find.
You find okay.
That's the sense. That's how I see it. Say they might end up putting the African countries in very tough groups. Say woman to me and survive it.
Send the they will put send the drone yaye.
Oh,
and the Obabe year Ghana obey you say only England will group and they send you
Kofi the balls are hot and cold.
Oh, Sammy theory no mean
who the men in the so the apart from Jesus Christ who ni bibi
endi. Sani man stories. You some your boss ni be hot be cool.
And I see apart from Jesus Christ who you bibi endi.
Of course.
The point is Senka idea a major policy for this administration say once a wire we sing kete say upese won call World Cup ni there. It should be a matter of policy say you be making sure say at least FIFA rankings no you be there your baby top 15 now we shall now top 20 we shall baby no will be 25 will be you are hovering around a very comfortable position at least a bar Africa ye ranking. The problem didn't here I say obia en sheda en fa de ni serious ne say Black Stars no ye more number eno ni ade no
senye World Cup qualifiers yi kura modern boy anka bia ba bi e dan yi anka nye ho ne ye
more number ye call African Cup of Nations ye tare ana why it I say obia ato na dream enti ye call na ye kwa kofa coacha criteria ye de betu ono yetumi tu criteria no to nchen to chen na ya fa coach bia coach o merit and say o miti sa criteria no near the number so on be manage your Black Stars no enti nyoma yanka say ni you look and yesterday I was making a point elsewhere say o share in the last since 2019 the last going back in the last 6 to 5 years coaches are woman baby coach Black Stars any kwanya ye faswa ye form we've been very poor at that job what she kwanya na Mr. Nyantetinum e faso edi Black Stars coach as compared to this one I say to a very large extent yakoyechi and it's very sad. It's a sad reality say and Black Stars coach yes set criteria minimum of 15 years to me convert 12 year coach away coaching for 12 years falls below the minimum criteria krani be adwuma na ma no so onkoye because somebody somewhere believes say Saul Nikuno no na eso coaching and all of us are quiet. Well, we spoke against it. Those of us who believe that kwaya ye fa so appointee Otuado no na enye no, we spoke against it. We spoke against it and we were proving right. Because in the Nations Cup, so you see Umoba started AFCON countdown.
Yes.
Umoba started, but Ghana count.
Yes.
That's how started enye dempu.
And the ampa.
Because you count.
But ye happy there.
Say happy there. I mean, number one sports station. Two beggars on you.
Be a won't be.
So Ghana count. 2 years as na. Oh, Ghana. Now, reality never done this is ente. You almost started.
And nearby official launch of your coverage of the AFCON ewo Jumedi so. Beautiful. And sana show ibend and nearby official launch. Yes.
Beautiful. Says for no more than my Roma. Yana. See, Black Stars are made Jumana Eddie, but Obende. But you see, I think that Mr. Okreku has to look very hard together with his executive council. They have to sit down and look at it and look at it. It's not just qualifying for the World Cup, but why ya first one manage Black Stars no mun bisa mo say na. Because somewhere around 2003, I think this thing, I have to try and get in touch with. I can't say. I have to try and get in touch with. I can't say. Atapuku. I think Atapuku will have that thing. Mr. Okreku, when he came back, somewhere around 2003, 2002, 2003. He was having discussions about the Black Stars and all those things. And one of the major references he made to was where the Black Stars was on the FIFA ranking. That time it was just that time and I started to say we want to rebuild the Black Stars and all those things. And he had some very tough words for the then minister and the FA. Yeah, on FIFA ranking. Okay, I see. And then manage Black Stars no. And then FA president. But be a Black Stars than in any June.
Yes, young comra. People so this Nansana Obekono. Mamin kancho say ope say uye millionaire eye betanu na betimi amu aye sa millionaire no. Betanu say soon your ex could be a millionaire. Soon. Kweku ansa sa girl na uja wono oba be ye millionaire ochina ni animu ye. Obetia no obiti sell Linda si onena mo a oh yes ano bro no obehu anu aye millionaire enye seta na afi na obe na obre ashe on the so bia sports for the bia ne brother na say opese o win 1 million Ghana cedis dia call www.betano.com.gh pre-registration no koso pre-registration no koso secure bag secure 1 million a year cedis a year bag no now OX no starting frefro eno betano www.betano.com.gh ko pre-register ne ho na abeba be millionaire no almost men kan kiro say only for persons 18 years and above. Gambling almost say it can be addictive to do who shimwa no apeni. Regulated by Gaming Commission of Ghana. Terms and conditions apply. Eno betano. Jibu semen kanchiro se insukroje omoho enewo. Open suo anom no anom ni yie. Now they do dwuma nyina betano. Jibu. Jibu mpache ofache me jibu insuo ena abenom. Almost be exchange 18.9 liters bottles no. Na fa beje omo 20 liters bottles ni bi a untua hwe enfenka ho Jibu se omaba ama Africa ha provide a refill any free refill any dispenser bottles any machines ama corporate businesses Africa ha presently omo 9 African countries and Ghana eka ho bi oba Ghana ha yewo airport North Legon Adentan Osu Asalam Dan Suman Sotium enafi Madina baby amabo obosu nyina say opeso ye distributor and as a reseller of a Jibu product ni bi nyina fre 0302 528 669 0302 528 669 Jibu a better life. Kweku ansa atenase yenkoi
Ama son seke ansa albright menjimedwa na amananensem kakra maboaboa no memfa mbe so mokrata sefobia na no pay oti happy 98.9 FM nsem ne bebrebe ene ya baba bro so kama pa hede ama ho na ya be chance unim se club football is back after a long international break no ya ba ya the games ahodo no eba na ya mborobro fixtures ahodo a eno so ebetwa gu over this weekend na yeti atomukuma bi the French League McDonald's nimo yewuramu week 12 enanyimwe at exactly 7:45 p.m. no OJC Nice trafie na efempo no omni Olympic Marseille de ahihya so Saturday say ena be call Lens and Sporting Club Strasbourg and so de be ahihya so wo Rozon Park no say ena be call Stade Rennais and AS Monaco and so de be pem so dendenden Ali du Siedu and Mohamed Salisu ɛde bɛpe so ɛwɔ hɔ Parc des Princes no sɛ ɛna bɛkɔ Paris Saint-Germain abɔbɔko no ɛnso ɛne Le Havre ɛnso ɛde bɛhyehyɛ so yɛmbu yɛaketemen na yɛwura mu kumaa bi ɛwɔ the Italian Serie A yɛwura mu ɛwɔ week 12 wɔyɛ selected games sɛ ɛna bɛkɔ Fiorentina abɔbɔko no ɛne Juve ɛde bɛbrɛ ni Sanso na Società Sportiva Calcio Napoli bɔbɔko no ɛtena fie na ɔmo ne Atalanta ɛde abrɛ ni ne kwasi ada so sɛ ɛna bɛkɔ Cremonese ɛne AS Roma ɛde bɛweda so na efempo no Giuseppe Meazza San Siro no Inter Milan ɛnso ne AC Milan ɛde abrɛ ne dendenden wɔyɛ Classico kɛse a ɛno nso ɛbɛkɔ so Giuseppe Meazza San Siro yɛde ho nsɛm ɛde ɛma ɛwɔ the English Premier League no mu yɛwura mu match day 12 oba Ghana ha de a match day 11 ɛna yɛkɔ akɔbɔ na wokɔ England match day 12 sɛ ɛna teɛ ɛwɔ Turf Moor no Burnley ɛne Chelsea bɔbɔko no ɛde bɛweda so nyame adom ɛdɛ kyena 12:30 p.m. wia kede early kick-off ɛna saa game no nso ɛbɛtwa gu ɛwɔ Anfield no sɛ ɛna bɛkɔ Liverpool ɛtena fie na ɔmo ne Nottingham Forest ɛnso ɛde abɔ ne dendenden ɛwɔ Newcastle United ɛnso ɛtena fie na ɔmo ne Manchester City ɛnso ɛde aweda so ne kwasi ara so sɛ ɛna bɛkɔ ɛwɔ Emirates no Arsenal ɛbɛtena fie na ɔmo Tottenham Hotspur ɛde abɔani na efempo no Monday Night Football nyame adom adwada 8 p.m. ɛwɔ Old Trafford Manchester United ɔsɛ once United always United ɛtena fie na ɔmo Everton bɔbɔko no ɛnso ɛde abɔani dendenden yɛwura mu ɛwɔ Spanish La Liga EA Sports no mu week 13 ɛna yɛate ato mu na Saturday sɛ ɛna bɛkɔ Barca return to Spotify Camp Nou stadium no deɛ ɔmo nya nsi wie ɛyɛ 2-3 mu na yɛnsiesie deɛ aka no nipa 45,000 ɛna bɛtumi akɔpie mu hɔ akɔhyɛ saa game no Barca ɛne Athletic Club Bilbao ɛde bɛbɔ ani ɛwɔ hɔ saa nso na Villarreal ɛnso ɛne Real Mallorca ɛnso ɛde bɛbɔ ani ɛwɔ hɔ Sunday sɛ ɛna bɛkɔ Getafe ɛne Atletico Madrid ɛde bɛhyehyɛ so na efempo no Elche ɛnso atena fie na ɔmo ne Real Madrid bɔbɔko no ɛnso ɛde abɔ ani dendenden a yɛde wɔn nsɛm ɛde ɛma yɛmfa the German Bundesliga week 11 no ɛmpa pɛkye ɛmfa ma wo na sɛ ɛna games no bi ɛbɛkɔ ɛwɔ Allianz Arena Saturday 2:30 p.m. sɛ ɛna bɛkɔ Bayern Munich ɛtena fie na ɔmne Freiburg ɛde abɔ ani ɛwɔ Signal Iduna Park no 2:30 p.m. Saturday sɛ ɛna bɛkɔ Borussia Dortmund ɛne Stuttgart ɛnso ɛde bɛwoda so dendenden ɛwɔ Volkswagen Arena no sɛ ɛna bɛkɔ Wolfsburg bɔbɔko no ɛne Bayer Leverkusen ɛnso ɛde bɛhyehyɛ so na efempo no ne kwasiara so no Red Bull Arena no Rasenball Sport de Leipzig ɛnso ɛbɛtena fie na ɔmayɛ Werder Bremen awa 2 ɛhɔ very interesting games a ɛno nso ɛbɛtwa gu ɛwɔ the 5 major leagues a ɛno nso ɛwɔ Europe ɛhɔ na yɛmbu yɛaketemen ne yɛnti ntɔmo ɛwɔ nsɛm ketenkete a ɛno nso ɛdi ahim ɛdi adenkyekye ɛwɔ amanane na Wayne Rooney ɛna akɔdi nkɔmmɔ bebrebe Rooney nansi ɔkasa papapapapapa na ɔsi this season so far games yɛabɔ ɛwɔ the English Premier League ne mu no deɛ ɔka ne plane ɛyɛ plane fa yɛpɛ attackers a ɔmo akokɔ yie paa wei ne mmiɛnsa ɔno deɛ ɔsusu sɛ ɔmo mmɔdebɔdɔ ɛwɔ soro bebrebe yɛbisa sɛ Erling Haaland ka wɔn sɛ twea kei Haaland bɛn ɛwɔ sɛ ɔtoto ntra mom but n'agodie no ɛnhyɛ dɛ ɛni soro saa ɛwɔ ɔsi Antoine Semenyo saa bɔɔl no ofiri Ghana no ɔsi yie ɛgya wadwo benkum ne nifa no nyinaa ka sɛ sɛbesɛbe aboɔfoɔ no saa nso ɔsi Brian Mbeumo ɔsɛ ɔno nso apeke ama no wɔ Manchester United o Victor Gyökeres ɔsi strikers ɛbaa nyinaa Victor Sesko mu ne mu nkɔrɔba no masa ɛmfa mo but ɔsi Victor Gyökeres no abɛɛmu ane mmɔdemmɔ no nso ɛwɔ soro bebrebe ɛwɔ nti Rooney sɛ ne Premier League ɛyɛ attackers a ɔmo akokɔ so far games a yɛabɔ no wɔn ne mmɛmu amiɛnsa a ɔmo mmɔdemmɔ no nso ɛwɔ soro ɛwɔ Ketia Aviero Cristiano Ronaldo ne sister panyin na nsɛn na ɛbɛtɔ odwa sɛ Ronaldo kɔ pie mu White House no dodoɔ na ɛtan no ɛtwi ne wɔ aboɔ sɛ o krakye kura masa yɛn invite no ɛyɛ masa the Prince of Air Saudi ɛna yɛn invite ɔmo buy ɔmo ne Ronaldo so ɛna bɛpɛkye wo kakra na nkɔfɔ tubi mane ɛyɛ Ronaldo hɔ ɛna Ketia sɛ yɛn kankyɛ ɔkrakye asefo bi asɛ masa nyamo ka no deɛ ka Cristiano Ronaldo coat kura na abɛka ne shirt ɛwɔ hɔ na 40-year-old man obi a ɔhyɛ aseɛ from grass na nay wako grace then I bet you can be affecting him also some na mo yan dia basa mo pem baby ntrakra na Ronaldo hyase as a nobody na yi ase afa na nyina obia enso atelenka eho nti Ronaldo de wa bobra bebrebe a nsam na mo ka no enya de no so otimi ate ho no say Portugal man no yen de Ghana na hu say country na afama mu na mo ni abia mu kodeba o say otan wo papa enya Ghana kwa ene nkoma Ketia Aviero Cristiano Ronaldo ne sister Penny enso akodia yara won sam ate ama na Sadio Mane akotena aye papa ya fa no Rio Ferdinand ne podcast no so nsem bebrebe ana waka ewo so na yentimi nkan nyina ne ba yebetutu ne sra ane abasa e de ama ne aka dodo na e de akyerɛw na yebisa no se yete se at a point in time kra na wo Senegal no na obusuafo ma ne ukobɔ bɔɔla uye kubɔla ngasa no kra se ampa na me kubɔlo ukobɔ bɔ pa ne mu kɔdeba na ukokra ma ebi etimi chaba nchisi wo be wo ye hwehwe saa mane yehu na edube ko ma mo se body jabo eno kra no se no kra but on anka se du ba bi no se me team bi mu ano okosku a 2+2 no se 3.5 no go na ba njo ka je ma mo se masa school ni dia fa ma mi o ball na metimi abo na me so bi aye ho njo so ne ma mi dimpu no ka che ne ma mi se school ni dia last year ne ko na mom mama konya na me nso me nko ball ni bi na bibia nko ye mane oso ho na na me te ase kama ede man nei ono nso abobɔ no to the highest level eno krapo na busuafo ene kro fimu nyina nya ho fa so bebrebe hospitals ahodo hotels ahodo a wosisi wo ho no utumu sampa abranche no ne mono akonka yie pa ho ene ne nkoma Sadio Mane enso akodi wo ho na yenja no mu Rio said beside say yanyana ntia se une yasemo Mo Salah at a point in time Liverpool Mo Salah nya ball bi cry some pass ma one pass ama but clearly umobia hu se sa pass na ama ho no ankoye amfa ama ono se che oni Mo Salah omuntam go papa but do na central for ahodo no na bebia no omo paint picture say there is some certain friction bi omuntam but oni Mo Salah de omuntam akubebrebe ho ene nkoma Sadio Mane enso ereto aso ho no man yare won sam ade ema over this week and me breaking out say football club Barcelona and nei omani di Hurricane ti said the Polish mayor Robert Lewandowski o hwe fitana papa white no aba on the tribu ye pa utumusa abema no ne money ne physics ni bibia no enhye da ni so se na first no ewo so no intene basafo epe replacement na unim se basafo up Eta Young and FM Pro Julian Alvarez and almost the Hurricane abeka ho o se memu amiensa wei and abasa for so many jom papa so munya bakwa obetimi aba na wabeboa basa almost striking department no but in come question say yes basa for no e come so munya da Hurricane and the other strikers am say tia it's by minute get kwambia so no on betimi akotrega sa release cross no na be man so timi abepie mo football club Barcelona ne nkomo kakra and also the hierarchy of FC Barcelona yen so yakotibia yeka through Mundo Deportivo yeka na wonso watibi kama pa na Manchester United born bokra behind the amamo na intia me say almost kwa create NBA team Manchester United na omako join Euro League no na bibia akonkan kama na basketball federation president Gianni Petrucci and the sansa no abetu dwa utumu sampa Manchester United NBA team no so enche bia yesi bia kokama so eba bete no man yare won set ate na Manchester United aso na unim se nei ukọ defensive department enyama enche da enkoye enu nkwadeba na intia menya ne se abomu ya fan Kevin Filena osina kan erema AIK Stockholm no ono United for some kotabria be mana ba na bibia akonkan kama na yesi ema esa de onu yehu ne se yesi agent ahodo makwa be mu anu nyina no omko scout na ekame se report ni na the same omo sa be mu anu akokwa yie pa na Borussia Dortmund force se United for ye hard kakra omo so betie se eche na omo so timi akotabri 16-year-old player no e de abepie mo Manchester United boko no asoye na Ivan Toney akopie mo Saudi na okopie mo hono ekame ay se consistela na ni di top Europe leagues na chi na ntia bi nya ne se o se wa ready wa crado setting di obeba bia no 50% or best slashes so say high sense or better to say who 50% no also at me be PM back to Europe and then come I found Tony and so I could be a ho I'm Sabumano or I 2026 FIFA World Cup no but and Maza over now musica the name baller Rashford mo Bob Bonnet dear Mubadi the amount papa ho no similar for also say I'm a chona come here so Honma Hojo Kaka Luka Modric mu pia ɛwɔ mfimfini afɛm na mo makyire hɔ no ana baby no nneɛma mo ayɛden ɛde ama mo nti ɛnɛ ɔmo sɛ kuntum hwane a n'akyi na ɛkɔ at a point in time Thiago Silva ɛbɛbɔ adwuma wadere ɛde ma ɔmo 41 years ɔmo susɛ still abɛmu ano ahɔden a ɔbɛtumi de abɔ Serie A no nti hwɛ be ɔbɛtumi akɔ na ɔmo nso ɛtumi akɔ tabiri no ɛde aba Gazzetta dello Sport for ɛna de saa story na ba yɛn nso yɛka na ɔnso ate bi hɔ na ɔmo sɛ Thiago Silva deal no ɛntumi ankɔ tu dia ɛne ɔmo waketemo ɛde akɔ Udinese na efe mpere ɔma kɔtɔbi ɔma bɛmu a yɛfɛ Thomas Christensen na ɔno nso ɛtumi de aba ɔmo si 20 million euros deɛ ɔmo ɛtumi atua ɛde ama Udine na ɔmo nso ɛtumi akɔfa saa bɛmu a no ɛde aba na Luis Enrique ɔkɔ Paris Saint-Germain ɔno nso extended contract till 2027 na mmom journalist kɛseɛ baako a ɔwɔ France Daniel Riolo ɔse hwɛ nokura baako pɛ papa no Luis Enrique no still Barca no ɛwɔ ne tirim o ɛna watrasi din hu sɛ masa sɛ Hansi Flick contract no so 2027 nti no so extended to 2027 sɛ hwɛ be sɛ ba na wie yɛ pade a osusu sɛ Luis Enrique ɛbɛsɛ mpuda ketema kɔpie mu Barca ɛfisɛ ɔmo susu sɛ Barca mogya no ɛdidi papa no tiri mama woyɛ ne hwɛ kora ɛyɛye ɛhɔ no ɛno ne nkɔmɔ ɛno nso ɛfiri hɔ no mpa na yɛmfa wei mpa pɛkye na yɛnsɔre so na Prince OBIBA POAKWA Brown ɛmfa show no ɛntoa so ɛfisɛ nnɛ show no ɛyɛ packed paa ɛwɔ hɔ na ɛnkyɛ bi a ɛna FIFA4 ɛde ɔmo cover photo for the 2026 FIFA World Cup no ɛbɛtɔ odwa na ɛbɛtɔ odwa no me spend it by 1 hour 25 minutes. Me show me some, me show zero, me zero. And I'm saying, hey, Nadi Osha, Jordan Amunina, woman, the national team captains, I hold on, baby now, but zero. I'm saying, where oversight, Anna? Me show man, me show Portugal, no, the best show, me Bruno Fernandes. Hey, now Bruno, oh yeah, oh yeah, saying Anna, I did have been as if I want any machine. Massa, Sisia, FIFA for ability. Cover photo no Jack for study agu FIFA for so no I know she na ye World Cup na zero ni na and kakra no so if you on ba jade wonsan ante ema na Ian Wright so akasa kakra de afa Jude Bellingham ho o se hwe England no e kamia so be racist o ɔmo sɛ nipa tuntum na ɛbɔ bɔɔl sei ɛwɔ opinion ne mu nkɔ ne ba nti na ɔmo ahyɛ da ɛyɛ ne saa no ɛne ne nkɔmɔ a Ian Wright ɛnso akɔdi ɛwɔ nsɛm ne dɔɔso bebrebe nanso deɛ aka no mede bɛhyɛ fridge mu na efi mpo no ɛno mɛkɔ ɔka me okay weekend sports ebisa amadi de mu yɛ do sese no ya partner amadi da partner Apple for nti ɔmo de gadget ba challenge say ye dey more than a club o Barca for say make en club na say maske en club na say more than a club but Real Madrid more than a club and ye dey fidie ba utifia obi ba say studio shades bi o sha na say e dey wura mu wo Estadio Santiago yesterday Bernabeu into utwa 360 view utwa ni ayese na wote stadium mankasa we enjoy game no na utumi sampa Florentino Perez mo badjuma president papa omo badjuma e de amama de beboko de begina we so na ye de amano nsem na si
eno eye kwaku ansa e na wote ne nkan na ye sa technology na se ye de bi ye de bi eba eye Manchester United na ehon so yetimi ayesente ene mete ha new stadium no ye new stadium na ene ye de saade no ene de ewo ho ne de wa hwe nsuo tokora tutu saa ne ma ne nyina agu amensuo akom mientie we ye ba ye beto adwumadi ne so
Chemo, Charlie, you hold me down and I'll forever be grateful. You know, say since you show me to soccer bet, I dey see grains, talking of good cash out, fast payout, high odds, and total odds accumulation. Bro, it dey go on for this side. Charlie, that be high for day. I be you know that. Bro, soccer bet they do the most. Then my interface they catch me. Smooth navigation and easy access to all the sports games through any virtual games you choose.
SoccerBet has all you need as a punter. High odds on pre-games, live games, and interesting virtual games to instant virtual games as well. Don't be left out on all of this. It's a good thing you join the fun side. Make the right choice today and enjoy all the goodies that comes with betting with SoccerBet. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below the age of 18. Gaming can be addictive.
And Okretrodos high sensor, the about chimney television, refrigerator, chest freezer, air conditioner. Now so when you say your laser TV, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, microwave, blender, rice cooker, kettle, iron, air fryer, kakrebim ponon. So to adhere away ho, in few numuntem, se chima, nefri yania, fabra, yensia mawa, yabesa sama. Se so the high sense showrooms no, ebu organa fanenina, into bibina opatwa, banaiko, nekojodie, ebi one cry, tama, kumasi. Takrade, Takwa, Mankesim, Obuase, Sunyane, Techima, Tamale, Hohoi, Kofodia, a Bona da Fomboko, Edemao, Siaka High Sensor, near Tredia Echeno, dear Papano, dear Ensen in Amcanian, dear Air Feno, Nea Befono, Bibina Open Chrimua, Frey, 0302-550000, and now Quabefon and Sentintanaso, Ubenya highsense.com.gh. Your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any YouTube or so, and also share High Sense Ghana. High Sense, the name was soon be abotum, enono.
Alone, we can only go so far. But when we move together, there's no limits to where we can go. Together, we move with joy. We move to our own beats. We move with the natural goodness of Malta Guinness. A feel-good refreshment with vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. Grab a bottle of Malta Guinness now and feel the vim. Malta Guinness, we move. Always check out for the Made in Ghana symbol. This advert is FDA approved.
Year 2025 AFCON official anthem. Otini said, yeah, now a kickstart our coverage of the AFCON 2025. See, never mind, say Ghana anyhow. The fever is here on Happy 98.9 FM. Say, me ye intro, no me catch you say the new king on the block. Tio, or the new king. If you are king and no waha. Eye brinya ena na me ye prince ene ya senya another king bium yaw adom bright mechiaw emo akwaba
me Jose OBIBA
asumdwe nkan so Jesse obepe wasem the fact say oye praise bi ni nko
wow
obepe wasem oye praise bi ni mapa
me sound say member of YAF
munyina so mo the same presbytery munyina wo the same presbytery Kwashima district
say Kwashima the omufri Kaneshie
district mo ne ba Jesse so the proper Kaneshie proper Kaneshie district escafo mu pa
nice to meet you
the new king on the block no na odi AFCON countdown no radio the ebebre
but mamenka say as a official song no Côte d'Ivoire the no as a ne woni ni change I don't know
Jesse atopan ye ya wadum kasa ni enko kasa na atopan ye de papa
Ade ya wo kan misi
enyum na to panum
enyum no misi enyum no
na say that be
ja ise hu na o ka o
ya wadum yanko enti bright ya wadum na ede AFCON countdown on radio ebe mai koi ene eye ni debut enti Enkrofo bebre eti enti yenko.
Now we want to say new chagui one Moroccan producer I found Red One on composers anyway. Now so be when you international collaborations be I saw the likes of Lady Gaga and Jennifer Lopez I am Kama. Now when you say the 35th edition of AFCON I shall say back in 1957. Now I say over 68 years ago and AFCON started. Now say started about game in Sudan. Now 4 countries now more participating, that is Sudan, Egypt, Ethiopia and then South Africa. But South Africa you know move because we decided some of the whites and kwana beba into ma kafo you move na sa tournament no hwa first game na between Sudan and Egypt and Egypt win 2-1 no game osanka Ethiopia and South Africa bon sa game na amaso into ma Ethiopia for no automatic qualification for finals na finals no so ya there Egypt actually Ethiopia for no win by 4-0 sana yesa 1957 AFCON so ekoye na when you say Morocco so any opportunity say way back 2015 na ka obetimi host to AFCON bi na because of that time na Ebola no nto so da bi da ya dia sa AFCON obetimi host ama wentimi host the second edition of AFCON no na when you say AFCON nyame adoma next month 21st December 2025 and the start na end 18 January 2026 now 24 teams and on meeting participating so I bobo games now on 9 venues in 6 host cities and AFCON so and as a games in Abeba so na yehwe stadium o me saka ni bi kakra na we say bobo games now 6 stadia na Agade o me saka ni bi ho no and bobo game no Adre stadium na fa nipa 45,000 and then bobo bi so Casablanca or Stade Mohamed the 5th and look at the bit match kakra behind that screen no and also for nipa 45,000 now for Abobi so Marrakesh and all the cost of Marrakesh stadium and also for 45,000 I said also no bibia okay so and then Rabat game ni so be cost so e be to dry or Mole Hassan and for nipa 22,000 and then first and so first stadium 45,000 itinifa na omabubu so Tangier anyway a being Batuta Stadium and nice stadium a super one and a funny part 75,600 and need the IBC console until head and I say AFCON I am not my and never some penny and then soon I started the countdown so aba na before some kokra yam fa birthday so emperor chikaka na me say me sweetheart being so happy birthday na barrier friend Mawinam Eugenia Vondi no owo who also ni birthday so ho na is a Mawinam Eugenia Vondi very nice pretty lady and then also be pon show na offer me around by say 2:01 p.m. na me heavy kakra so ho
eno bright yawadom na mote ne nka no AFCON countdown no ono na edebeba 30 day and as a 30 days AFCON countdown ifri na kosi efiada na memenda no efiada na memenda na ne kwasiada na yahye tournament no ase hye ne nso se tournament no hyase 21st of December ekosi 18th of January 2026 enti hye ne nso sa efa emayen ewo juma diwe so happy 98.9 FM.
Feel the يا مغربنا العالي تاج الفخر والنجاح من طنجة للكويرة نغني بصوت واحد سماح أبطال الميدان ما يعرفوش ارتياح في القلب حب البلاد.
AFCON 2025 team song and our Tinanas official anthem. We are starting a coverage of the 2025 AFCON. Live commentary. Activations. Social media. Graphics. The opesa otibia obete ewo juma diwe so mepacho ma madam Rosinin amo emra studio emame alright pacho ma madam emra na afi yenhye yedwumadi na se se yenhye dwumadi na se me ka kire wo se enei ye beye special budget show ene anopai ye special feature a special feature pa na ye on the sports budget she kaneshi for me no kaneshi for me no minim kran kama forma me boso ene ewo dwumadi so baya o de be yi minister ne de no ewo ha ema me menua ba abna krama amo aba betena se oye sports journalist oye enche bia na oye swag esco member, in fact na oye treasurer Sports Writers Association of Ghana no na ye treasurer enche bia no okọ ema football dia minim obi a wadi ema football echi ewo Ghana hat as journalist say Era Rosalind amu da why cover pa ene okọ efikura ema football mo ye ho no vice chair ewo ho osan deputy editor edema graphic communications madam memo akwaba edeba dwumadi so
osan children's service teachers president
ewo Kaneshi
yes. Presby nti pacho o kan na the account very important the credentials no
me enu frimba all the account
no the account because it's important in fact PCG TV we are expecting them to come and do a special feature on her. A lot of people don't know
PCG TV so Oma Premier
no you see a lot of people don't know who Rosalind is and how important he is to our church. Yes. Very, very important.
Meti asiepa nti we de Owura Jerome Ochre we de wa unuaba na opposition awo ni so
many na di hun kono but
wa unuaba
we'll bring it into fruition.
Wa unuaba ewa ha na praise before dama dabi ye beye special show.
Yes.
Na ye de aka ho ensem ene de betimi aye e de aboa asoro na ade na enwum no we ye free hey won so de madam mechia memo akwaba bibia boko de
ya eja ana ya enua
nyamiadom ebia mpacho nabusuafo ne ho ye de
nyamiadom ne mo mpa ebo nti bibia boko me fa akwanya nsin so ama etiefo nyina achi na machia obibia quick correction say me the chairperson of the Women's FA Cup
committee
yes. You know, that is one senior beya
obianko kase oji obi adwuma
and number 2 me sub editor me fee news desk say me call sub desk so the babies say sub desk there most of the time news desk for no normal copy news neba na sub desk decide news no near ebeko paper nim into no say no ye yimi kakran mo pese mu yimi fee nsem twerefo adwuma ni mu so because
into more management role.
More money. I'm still a technical me that's why you technical adwuma na mpepri so yankofo bisa me say meja in sem twerefo adwuma na sports journalism na me bisa almost adentia say aden then no
mo hu say utro biem ye hu say utro sports ne ma biem
me tro na mo ni achi on say oya advocacy bebre na edu me bia o kasa ne no so o kan ba akona wati atena but with the so winning cemetery.
Yeah.
Maybe Anna.
Ebia no nti na omubusa osa.
But me once a journalist, always a journalist.
Na menka Rose nso wa mentor a lot of young girls.
Oh, yes.
A lot of young girls. In fact,
young men.
Any
young men,
yes,
of course.
Yes. Say only nam na hu ensentropho bia na said de omo kotokoto na me say na mini aba asem person ye ti say oye old woman pacho ogina so pa oya babawa otesemo a ene said you ti hu say ye no said ye tie no empanifo okwa etimi ne omko enkwale kwa me kai say in 2003 me children's service teacher in 2002 na in 2003 ene co program bi ene enkwale ahyehye omontare na me nso me hye me de afi omo chiche niema no baya na wo de ade na ye chiche de ma nkwala na wo de wunyi bi na me se meme yakola wo hwe me amete a ene obi se enkwala ne ba ko se hey Uncle Prince he's our teacher and madam ni so me pache na me se enye hwe me se de mete no me ne nkwala ni nyina se de ete no saa enti ye se de ete no yetimi ne mpanifo kɔ yetimi ne nkwala kɔ enti se onam na hu ensentropho yi bi se de omo so no soro pa esanse why bo ejuma pa but mami yen she a discussion as yes special budget budget I dey buy and the sports element e wo mu no eno ene ye hwe yenim se yenya omu nyina wa homa ne so hwane wa homa ne so okay nti ye betie the minister no ekaye on sports budget no the okaye in fact the what budget no mu no any the ono akae no ho asem na ye kan enti boy na yentie number there.
The speaker, an amount of 200 million Ghana cedis has also been allocated for the construction of mini stadiums in 3 regions. Mr. Speaker, again an amount of 150 million has been allocated for the procurement of fire tenders and assorted fire equipment. And finally, Mr. Speaker, an amount of 150 million Ghana cedis has been allocated for the Black Stars to participate in the World Cup.
Enti wei ena minister no ekaye okaniema mienu eniema mienu enokaye allocation for mini stadiums ewo 3 regions 1 regions no ama ena afin so allocation for the Black Stars World Cup participation or allocating 150 million Ghana cedis and o convert here in dollar terms almost plus 13 million dollars plus 13 million dollars and allocate here yenimun so say 2026 Black Queens ebeko WAFCON ewo Morocco oma qualify ombeko yenim say sa 2026 na so Commonwealth Games ena afin so other sporting activities ewo ho eno no eho budget ama yebusa mu no omo kire se the fact say one moso no en kire se omo planning for Rosamo memo akwaba ebadwumadi so first of all wo mibusa o say sports budget no wo views on the sports budget any day
Kofi me da say em say ye nsua de on my Ghana na me hu ni say we get excited by a lot of things but ye nye yadwen say ye besua bibi afi ne etwam kono. Why would you want to single out the Black Stars to start with? And that is my problem. Already, no, the vibe has always been that yasoso Black Stars for shododo. I say on my no Black Stars in Kuana yeni kohu for reasons best known to omwa omoyesano. It is a sports that, look, I have had issues. Initially, President Command State of the Nation address, we didn't even hear anything about the Black Queens. We don't hear anything. I always say we shouldn't cherry pick or hand pick, say, yeah, friendly pabako, yeah, fat team nebako, yeah, we, because it is. You have just mentioned it, say, in 2026, we have a lot of fund needed activities. Black Stars here, just one of it. Black Stars here, just one of it. But between the Black Stars and the Black Queens, who should be given the attention? Black Queens have not gone to the World Cup since 1997. So since 2007, sorry. The last time I called 2007 was in China. We call BBM, and we've been struggling. Say you call Morocco and say you call women's AFCON. Didn't we see what the Black Queens did? And as I say, yeah, pa Quenya say you call 2027 World Cup no. And you qualify for the women's AFCON in Morocco. Fair, there may be a budget for it. But Shaniama Omoko Morocco by an SEC. The at Yatin say man for Yesika Mayan I am more yen say no. So for me, if the we wanted to make a case, whoever advised the minister to go and mention the Black Stars should have gone to say we are using this opportunity to give an assurance. Say Black Queens for all your interests will be taken care of. And more because Yajitumu say senior Black Stars are qualified for 2026 World Cup. No, Yabebua Amamonsuma Yadema qualify for 2027 World Cup. And no nancha, mim debia me say, ye yepe and ye pia Black Stars ekoto or time crew. Because we create the impression, say Black Stars honum, that's a sikebi wa honum, into obia kwa. That is the impression that we create. And na edging hini ewo amafo bebre adwene but ohwemu pa eya na entesa nye to so mienu Prince next year nyame ya adoma Ghana hosti African Athletics Championships. The African Athletics Championships se me cheche mu ama ye nimu no yate ase a etese ye hosti AFCON. The African Athletics Championships
etese
AFCON. We are say a baby ha afana nyinara obia eba aba besi akan
top athletes
AJ gold say African Games na ye hosti ye no it say African Olympic Games ye nyina ye hu ni e course we didn't really budget and plan for it a group penso be no and that is how come people use those opportunities to do things that ye fan tomra kwa musika sikadie because at the end of the day who pentem so sourcing na me Rosalind Kofabra na makwa Kofaba I don't do due diligence nobody will be on the spur of the moment into no yenina ye pentema because it is capital intensive one of the first things I may bisa about Fuseni because na many omo na wo ya wonder asema me bisa one say Mujitu say so or mine no yaje penny say ye best so mu because enye bibia obi betua participation fee. Senior AFCON ya or mine or ba no metua scan ye wo host no when I will provide for all the incentives no. Ya so ya crowd say ye betumi aye. And no what is the budget? And I'm thinking saying that would have been a fair opportunity for say ya budget and ya bokwan so yabo military way recruitment any provision of equipment yabo even with provision of facilities yabo so fine ebia the other international so what is the sports budget for these critical or major activities forget about the Commonwealth Games they say ebia there's always the consolidated budget at your bedroom. Don't forget next year so New York World Relay Athletics Championships. Athletics Relay Championships. Yenim say yeah man be qualifier now so I'm qualifier. But these are things that for me singling out the Black Stars and saying that this is how much we are spending on them for the World Cup. I thought that we should just have kept quiet and talked about the fact that we will provide adequate funding to support all our national teams that will go for international competition.
No, but we all know, say, the World Cup and the Black Stars at the World Cup are big. So it will be it will be out of place.
No. What I'm saying is that why do we treat them as their special breeds? Is it a special project? It is not. You create this impression because you call AFCON, they'll come and talk about the Black Stars. We all agree Black Stars is the biggest and largest selling point. Look, Black Stars elbow game or Ghana, you see how everybody is running, falling over themselves, trying to grab a ticket to go and watch the Black Stars play. We do understand. But nasa woman no obi ye penny no obi ni madie no, that doesn't mean say you do that to spite omana akan, because omana akan so almost yede almost bomb humoding. And Prince, knowing the background and the history of what people have seen and associated the Black Stars with, in Chepi, and people say people have gone to associate with the Black Stars because of Sikedi. We've seen the Black Stars and all the other things that has happened. I am one of the biggest fan and supporters of the Black Stars. But what I'm saying is, we should not put them unnecessarily in harm's way. My microphone two or my see Black Stars and so man yes, see I can be. It is an opportunity for people to go and squander money again. They do it like everybody else. Or call tournament. You present a budget.
Yeah.
What do program line up ever? You present a budget, and then the budget is approved. It goes through the processes of approval. It is approved, and you are told, say, so bring the money. What is, I mean, Yanko Bida, if it was 2006, na Yanko Blacks, Yanko World Cup, da, na Yanko Bida, and you know, yes, dispensation, so ye nim ye besi, and you know, ye disikebi to honor mama Black Stars, and you know, this is it, that is fine. But we've gone consecutively for how many World Cups?
This will be our fifth World Cup.
What has changed? No, be any man no si bone say men pese ye be prepare omo. But in the same vein, I pese ye be who the kind details of the preparation. So out of the 150 million
Ghana cedis,
sign ye de ma Black Queens. No mo so mo dey prepare for WAFCON. Send ye be ye omo kodu ho a omo betumi qualify for 2027 World Cup. And I train amoma qualify wi. E den ye dey to ho ama ya prepare yen elite athletes no. Amo mako Commonwealth Games. No mako akwaji gold and no mako finish on the podium. Amaye podium finish. Because Commonwealth Games is also a very big one. It is the League of Commonwealth Nations
yeah.
And we are going to participate. So for me, I don't have a problem making that location. But perhaps if you can't mention all the other things, there was no need for us to mention the Black Stars. Being specific, say, this is how much. Is it because everybody talks about the Black Stars? Is it because people are excited about Black Stars going to the World Cup? We should
maybe by qualifying, we are guaranteed of $15 million.
That is the point. But my point is that it is not our fault. And yet Black Queens for our fault to say women's football doesn't attract money. Let me use this analogy if I'm making sense. Who of ye now ma eko university obi any my dear pa okoye ni PhD enti oko obi susu wo university afa na oko. Would you say we family meeting na o de beto o say o say no esan say Kofi kwa akoye PhD enti no Kofi sika anka afi ye nyina ye de beye no wo de ne de would ni ba mo amaka ni nyina no wo se me moso
ope bia no aba come and justify why you need that money around the table, even in that small nuclear family, no Prince, what do you think will happen? As a yench
say me Christo na odi atete me na me nye ne brefu a I will start praying say Kofi kwa amonya den
monko yade.
That is the point. I have seen somewhere, even football now, and I premise this on experiences. 2015, you call African Games, Brazzaville. Black Queens Air final against Cameroon. Some of the Ghana delegation teammates were praying, said Black Queens be Lucy, because the perception is that Omani says Sikawo football hododo. Emma Black Queens and these are issues. It's if somebody has to always say, and people always say, na Black Stars for any extra one at the detriment of all the others. I think it is about time we took our eyes off. I mean, we took that tag off the Black Stars and say, oh, and our Black Stars and our Black Stars. We should let them. We should treat them like we treat all our other children. Ghana cannot renege or turn their backs on them. But you either make room for everybody else or you just make them also go through, because at the end of the day, it is the same process they will go through. They will have to also present a program, present a budget, go and defend those budgets before the monies are released. Why? What is so special for us to
say we blasters they input the allocation or hold and to be on baby and they will do it within the.
No, what I'm saying is
because the last time we checked, if no crown for on budget for the blasters operation and come out.
And I make us say it is a budget that you are making accommodation for, allocation for. Why would you make allocation for a team or a group that doesn't struggle to get the attention Funding. And the resources? And not say anything, don't say that you are going to give us the money. But give that assurance that, Black Queens for, we saw what happened in recent times. And we were all saying said there was no money. To forestall future occurrences, your needs would also be adequately catered for. I always say that when I come to the table, as a woman, knowing where I'm coming from, I always ask for equity and not equality. Equity because physically because of how Nyankopon bore me no. I can't mean to me yet. But what can you do to help me to be able to do it? There be a simple analogy. Ye jina wo lechi na ye hwe ball e wo nechi a na se Kofi e wa sen me a me twentwen me kon mu I'll try and make sure say me so me mpese Kofi be narrate na esi a kire me, because me pese me so me hwe bi see it for myself. Inti den na metumi aye and den na Kofi betumi aye aboa me. Kofi be kwa akofa botan bia besi ho and obekwa akofa akunwa and obekwa akofa table dia besi ho, because no me person me kase Kofi famisi akonkon na menhwe I will distract him. Inti no okofa akunwa na abena gina akunwa ne so ne nyina yenye dey yenhwe. That is equity. It is not equality. So when we come na ye can nyama say na ye wakobo Black Queens, wakobo Black Stars, wa more Black Queens. So what have you told the young women?
Mopa odie edru ha momra ye musika oho ye de bema mo.
Enya no be Kofi, I don't want to go through a lot of the things that happen behind the scenes. Musika wo ho ayemra. If the money was there and we were ya allocations number 1. Anka. Omo enko Morocco ma. Ma meti etua. Se ma fa yesika amayen ya ni Egypt anya dai. Emo. And Sana, we all know the things that happen. Some of the things happen, but nobody wants to talk about it publicly. That is one. Number 2, Sikana Yadema won crown. A young Crawford baby say a scared or swama. It was for the whole qualifying from that to the Morocco tournament. Yadema omono. Black Queens if one penny Yadema technical committee, technical team na. E kan ho mati omo koboa doctor for any coaches ne niam na omo hwema omo minim say ye Kim Last de amana, but Ghana for no omo kan Ghana for omo make it up of the technical team, the medics and all the other people bisa say de omo sika ama. But if that allocation is there, why should anybody struggle?
So no ena Rosalind amo eka ena no pe ma me nkwa homa ne so na ye ni Owura Kojo Adai Mensa entwetwe enkomo oye CEO edema data bank oye Liverpool die hard Liverpool fan season we eniema enko yie kura osan ye kotokoni mapa Blasters de odo Blasters papa enti ene o hye eche bebre mesan ebusa no committee a appointee coach Otuado no na okasa committee ni ho enti ene mebusa no Otuado minimum views about Otuado after AFCON qualifiers. Mebusa ni views about Otuado after the World Cup qualifiers. Mr. Adaimensa me mo akwaba e de badwumadi so.
Me da se pa mi che obia na minim se Rosie beba studio anka me ba studio obi o. Oh minim se Rosie be wo studio anka me join in ododo. I say Rosie do me studio partner. Hey, living sister. Any paying pa minim so beba studio anka me mia me ni aba studio pa.
Any me di see na sa no pe tema me de fly an se no nanka emre wo mu nanka betimi aba na.
That na minim so no so be virtual se mia.
Any sorry.
Minim Rosie to say.
Nyamia do mo ye me ma feel yenye ni nhia.
I say eja. Almost more BB Islamic games binti. Baby anka yeta shia no suspended for now.
Enche bia ye be shia.
I no correct. Prince of person me ho chire me. Anyway, meet you.
Okay. Now Mami Musa o say menti views about sports minister Owura Kofi Adams. Ye ka say rating over 10 oba ye ka say rating over 10 obe rating is saying
too early.
Oh, sir.
Too early. Too early. Now, my Nankasa no, what, 11 months? And Kofi was appointed, I can't remember, maybe March.
I think, sir, Okone vetting sometime April, baby.
Yeah, it's too early. Now, corporate world, Kayama probation, it's too early.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too early.
Mediano ebemao, mediano knowing who you are, mediano ebemao sir. Now, Mami Musa, after AFCON qualifiers, okay, say Otuado, onye fit for purpose in Tinkebeya, ye man enko nanka yempe bifufro. Ushe Otuado obo AFCON ni Otuado obo World Cup qualifiers here. How do you juxtapose the two?
Adia meda who dream who sa and unim say na me rationalizing no me rationalizing say players no so kan ho sa na me hu no because the same Otuado. Hello
me pacho me wa hayeti
the same Otuado. The same players literally. I mean a few changes. Even opposition our World Cup qualifier, me feel say it was even tougher than CAF qualifier, AFCON qualifier. You know, with the likes of Mali near there. And so on the World Cup, almost flawless. But AFCON there, Trokan, and my dream was me say players ne count. Only me make us say players ne count. On timing, as I say CAF sign tribute. AFCON timing bad. It is very bad. So say your players, almost all of them are commanding first team places. League, clubs. December, AFCON are young protective players. AFCON December. In fact, December no cry. Say CAF are forcing they share European winter break. They force share. England are suspending winter break. But Germany will have a winter break. Italy will have a winter break. To me, say they are forcing to push it to coincide with the winter break. But they have to take it to summer. As I say, AFCON, you sign the Kosara Dena, you can. As I say, you guys say, no, because players don't pay some no bepra. They're friendlies, even normal friendlies.
Na sekwadwo eno de enye ye players nko na beba AFCON the other players nations players in Europe
motivation what de World Cup no different from motivation or they call AFCON here obeka say Mo Salah main motivation or person about AFCON say he's going to be probably one of Egypt's captain, longest serving captain, not to have lifted the AFCON.
Sure.
As captain, it is his motivation. Yes, other players, but other countries' motivation as Sudan war person they call AFCON. And yeah, no be na Ghana. Ghana player no World Cup no ahead of the AFCON, which his legs will not be protected, and he's going to probably lose his slot in his team. Look at our players; they are all first team players: Kudus, Semenyo, Gideon, Chiku. Inaki, mention them, they are all starters. And high risk. Maybe I think they should relook at the timing of the AFCON. Because me dream one the same players and the same coach, the same technical team. And the AFCON qualifier was a disaster. But the World Cup qualifier was almost flawless. They didn't lose a game.
No.
And the Otto, they didn't lose a game and scored 5 goals in 2 matches. Now, by the time crown, no, 5 goals twice. In one group match, in one group qualifier. Has it even happened? Kwesi Appiah beat Egypt 6-1. It was one of. These people scored 5 goals in 2 games, irrespective of the opposition. Inti me no honestly, me dream one me feel say players ne ka ho and
but the motivation now kind the motivation for in our case your players ni should be say 43 years ni ye AFCON and no enough motivation for them to want to go.
That is for the fans. To say obi to say prince a who say Ghana for AFCON that
me pacho 82 me who been pacho me pacho 82 hey disclaimer me pacho 82 me who me pacho
I grant you that say but that motivation is more on the fan side. Here boys no more clubs no more bon come. Everybody is talking about the World Cup in the dressing room. In June, Obia can in Yonkwa, Obeka see you in the US. Are you going to go to the World Cup? Have you played the World Cup before? Hey, your World Cup. I be the pele may one this one papa da, and I would ball one call World Cup. No more this no. You know, and more and more, no, the World Cup is even becoming more lucrative for the football federations than the AFCON. And even now, becoming more lucrative for the clubs. Who himself to say, go on ball qualifiers, Mediema is laughing all the way to the bank.
Sure.
Folk is laughing all the way to the bank.
Club bia ni player ball qualifiers ni bia nyesika.
Thank you. What will you prioritize? Will you prioritize an AFCON and Fashimba? The high risk. Morocco, and not just say, call some place via facilities in your top notch. We are players, he say, women are about top clubs. Seminole in Bournemouth, Kudus is in first.
Tottenham, first team,
the best stadium in the world.
Yeah.
They have one of the best in the world.
Top notch training facilities.
Exactly. You know, look at Sibo is in Spain, Jiku is in Russia, Gideon is in France. Boy, you pray France to lose.
Yeah.
You know,
Francis Abu.
So why will he risk to come to an AFCON tournament that will not add as much to his CV?
So, completely, World Cup, any AFCON qualifiers, two different teams, and as players, any who So, but Encrofor se Otuado, the away in terms of World Cup qualifiers still uhiamwa enti yeko World Cup no ese ye pemwa ma no only sankrofo no yadwen
emwa de why na hiamwa everybody hiamwa enti say emwa bi wo baby a yebetumi akofa abeboa na let's do it. I don't disagree. World Cup qualifiers say yes small tweak even at management team level and ye dey run the by meboa
me pacho ane
there was a tweak. Shefa is a tweak. You know, we've added a Samoan appear. It's as a country here. As I say, a debate on board because level I a different level. And one say Wakobida. I mean, and he's going to be the first coach to go back to back in Ghana's history. He's that statistics, World Cup statistics in the OSHA. It is very difficult to criticize. But let's bring it. Whoever we can bring, but I'm on record to have said, even for this short period, let's get somebody just for the next 6 months. You're contracting it big time money to support. And I've mentioned people like everybody mentions Rene Harvey, yes, but I've even mentioned Pizzo. Pizzo too could we can bring
even in the form
of a scout, even in the form of scouting. Scouting a big deal. We should bring it on board as long as we can afford it. I can't be a free Sikasem. Sikasem so na Rosity or Sikasem. Even
no, but what I'm saying is my focus they are called to draw a budget budget move for 2026. And so it makes it looks like it's the topmost priority as against all the other things.
All the others.
But I can say I will say a jai sad because Emma any and here attention and win here and I say I know and win here no black stars as some do. Me I am not saying say we shouldn't. We need to plan, manage it well and make sure say effectively here. But what about all the other things? Did we need to single out the Black Stars? That is my point.
That I agree. In the allocation page, he needn't have singled it out. There's a ballpark budget sitting under the Ministry of Sports and Recreation, and I see National Sports Authority there. We could have left it at that. In the allocation page towards the end of the budget, he needn't have singled it out. It has brought out this conversation we are having. Obia Ebisa na Black Queens and na omo koya omo nya medal there and na parliament and drew on my friend but they drew budget there mambo mudi. You get me? It is now bringing all these sentiments. You know, Black Queens one will prepare. The next AFCON is a World Cup qualifier. How about the princesses? How about Obia Ebisa arm wrestling floor beba? Basketball for Beba Nansea Spintex team. No, they went trying to qualify for BAL Africa. It didn't happen. You know, he needn't have singled that 150 out. I know it has triggered this conversation.
Yes, but Kojo, yes, Metiwasio, but it will be unpardonable, really. Say the finance minister be call parliament. Now you have World Cup next year. Now one mention say Ghana World Cup. Therefore, this is the allocation.
No. In the budget, if you've read it, Obo Mabaso, Eka said it is the spirit of the nation, and they've qualified, they've done well, and the nation is behind them. That's where you end it. There's a figure sitting within the sports budget allocation. Then you end it there, rather than create this. Anyway, we're creating content, Amamo, but it's needless. It's quite needless, you know, at this point in time, and it's so avoid this again. Because Obian himself, Black Star, who is a problem. Once you bring it up, people start talking. But you cannot tell me that Black Queens will not be allocated money for their qualifier for the AFCON. They will. They will be giving money. Princesses will be giving money. Maidens will be giving money. The 17 will be giving money. And the 20 will be giving money. you get me? The hockey people will be giving money. You know? And now me call prisons, now police prisons training basketball. If they qualify, they will be giving money. Yes, the Black Star is our flagship. He mentioned it. And I agree with everything he said in the budget. But he needn't have brought out the allocation statement, whichever paragraph it was. What's that
kind budget? But Mami Musa say, "Ushe allocation no yema the Blasters World Cup na plus
preparation no.
There be o. A World Cup no almost plus $30 million no. Preparation and participation at the World Cup. Yes, and non 150 million Ghana cedis. 150 million no. But Nkrofo say World Cup no by qualifying no unya bear 15 million. Na sa 15 million no emu no o de 13 and preparation akọ participating. What then happens to the Rebecca no then now the because Nkrofo esusu say World Cup ayako nyina there is nothing to show for. Say this will be our fifth World Cup. Be a legacy project be anywhere. We can point and say a World Cup ayako no. Sika yenya no we near the year but 15 million now will be nyano. Udi emu plus 13 million and eko participating.
Being the equivalent of the 150 million. No?
Yes, equivalent of the 150 million. No? Yes, of 150 million Ghana cedis. No, almost plus 30 million dollars.
Yes. Well, it's possible to say, yes, a difference, but the rest should be infrastructure, you know. And the assumption sometimes is that when you invest that kind of money and we go to the World Cup, there are other benefits that come through. What we don't do well is being able to quantify those benefits. Well, we don't quantify those benefits. It puts Ghana on the international map. It makes people looking at Ghana again, the kind of talent that people will come and scout here, the exporting of the players and the kind of revenues and our transfer, because your players send this ikabao. They send money through. So sometimes we do not measure it well. Now kind of try, face value. 50 million, 30 million spent, 2 million remaining. What did you do with the 2 million? Asa? No, there are more benefits that come through. You know, we get different content to create programs. TV is coming, the game is developing, players are getting interested, they get contracts, they go abroad, they send money. There's so much benefit that comes for a country that actually qualifies to the World Cup, and your name is there. And everybody is mentioning Curacao. Did you know about Curacao? Did you know there was a country called Curacao?
Because of a Juma Yentini ba Ghana for Bebre and Muse Krubi de Curacao.
Curacao. But now they know, and their tourism is going to shoot up. You will see. It's a beautiful island country. You know, what is it doing to Haiti? Everybody thinks about Haiti negatively, and I Haiti their war tournament. But look, they've qualified for the World Cup, and it is a positive twist on the country. And we need to also challenge our economists and our statisticians to try and quantify the benefit that it comes to the country in terms of even the GDP growth of qualifying to the World Cup. Charlie, World Cup, the benefit it brings is enormous. Even one crowd, they end up sending money to their families. They change it. It changes people's standard of living.
School US. US.
But on a more serious note, face value analysis, we need to go deeper. I don't have the skill set or the time to be able to do that, but we need to go deeper to really enumerate the benefits of qualifying to the World Cup and what it does to the GDP of a country.
Okay, Kwajo, Mami Musa said our approach to preparation and participation this time around, what should change? Yen say 2014 the Koba the yen kan ho asem yentimi an qualify 2018 yentimi call 2022 zete e group stage this time around the preparation and the approach should be as what?
No, not you can't do much different right now because of the regimented FIFA windows. The NCC bamum NCC yamasika sem ekose atmosphere or camp. I mean, 2014 lesson there. I hope it will never ever happen again. So that one is a constant. We should not and say ebam. But otherwise, in terms of preparation, I regimented. To me, boys not together bioma till March. In Kiran Cup say I boy. Me, I thought it was a good exercise. Only some results in the many but it was a good exercise. And Kwabne do OBIBA POAKWA say. And can you Kiran Cup here? And can say who Kwabne do unfortunately, very, very restricted. Into that one, no more can say my photo, no problem. Say the new coach Kraba. Not many games na new coach Ibenya are or players. It's just 2 matches in March. And then when Europe season ends, you probably get another 2 matches just before the World Cup. And we are going, unfortunately, we don't have too much time. But we need to keep scouting for players who will be willing to play for Ghana. But your players will and we need to scout them more and more and more and discover because we need to take our best. And to say your best. When one qualify a penna a couple tournament, no qualification, tournament, so it happens everywhere in the world. Scouting, as I say, very, very top-notch scouting. Me say, he reminded me of Samoajan immediately.
Yeah,
the composure he showed.
Composure ne said you timi ben finfin be jibo ni bi.
It was fantastic. Or kind of a Samoajan at once. It shows that something also good is happening in the scouting department of the team, and we need to strengthen. Because sometimes, naivety kakra with your team. We need to really. But in terms of preparation, say trial matches, friendly matches, our hands are tied. I regimented. There were 2 games,
and Bibia Chrese ye call World Cup. Local goalkeeper se hwiansesa between na kosi time we call World Cup na goalkeeper Benjamin Asare of Accra Suffolk na Ghana number 1 CC true qualifiers nkrofo say at the World Cup level no different atmosphere all together.
Different atmosphere nti enkofa hwanbra when you enkofa nembra different atmosphere na one ko atmosphere na obey dey nya ho experience atmosphere enkofa we he. I don't understand what people are saying.
Me mo bi adin
and I'm pushing you
me create
Benabao hwan to say hwan goalkeeper Benabao and Anfield and say a new camp and San Siro.
Ana say one field di kura no e bia goalkeeper bi wo England ho ba bi na ohye ho na Accra so folk die omobo Accra Sports Stadium kura empty stadium e na omobo
no cre but enunti na ye de ne call Brentford me na mo ho bi ye de ne call Brentford na ko ball friendly enunti na ye de ne call Korea and Japan na we nya experience ni na exposure na ye call exposure na ye call. I don't just show me where, who. Just give me the alternative. Give me the alternative.
Be almost scout to on Benyabi. Almost scout to on Benyabi. Almost scout to you.
On your combat, no to me prove it and say yes or yeah top notcher. Fine, no problem.
But for now, dear Benjamin Asare.
For now, Benjamin Asare. We don't have any other option, at least as far as I'm concerned.
Wow. The Onwane Ghana number 1 at the World Cup.
For now.
And the only Argentina Ecosia na Lionel Messi money in Crawford Jinemua Benjamin Asare and a dapomu.
Actually, maybe saw 3 times. Say, give me another name.
Cristiano Ronaldo top form no Jinemu against Portugal. Benjamin Asare no dapomu.
Benjamin Onsrohe or confidence. Or true.
Okay.
You see, when we say, somebody doesn't have experience, and experience, you get me. Sure. I'll give you the opportunity to grow here. That's a experience will be before France and Imagine.
Wafano.
No.
Now, okay, ma young we and make a case for Ghanaian clubs. Almost coach Otuado 26 players now the Bekono. Where be 20 and a bebo World Cup no proper. The Akano and Kafaya local players, farmer clubs, Yenyi been free media, my yenyi been free Diana, yenyi be na Sikane Bebano, Ibin Sumra. It's our suggestion or any fan original.
Mijina take the best players from anywhere in the world. Mijina take the best players from anywhere in the world. Saturday night, I build the 20 players. No crew. Freak accidents can happen. 19 for 2 goalkeepers in tournament.
Yeah, the 3 is required.
If you had 19 now, the 3 echo.
Bibia betimi esi.
Bibia also betimi esi into the 26 secondo. And to take the best 26 from anywhere in the world. Now, OBIBA reserve it for local. Say, okay, by default, you reserve it for local. Locally, you are 18 clubs in the Premier League. If I say you restrict to Premier League, 18 players. The criteria ben now they call kofa or mediama na onfa or bibiani. Criteria ben. Criteria ben. A performance, me boy.
Performance.
It has to be performance across the world. But I believe that a Ghanaian can go to the world or get a place in the World Cup squad on merit. And I Calvin Wohui. Razak Simpson uncle.
Yeah.
I don't even know why he's not being called again. A beating in mind, Kakra. Yeah. What's wrong with Razak Simpson?
I just say coaches in the beti me respond.
One bit to me explain.
Prince Owusu ewo media ma no kan team you ho.
Yes. So why not? By merit. Obia complaining. Obia complaining because they've gone on merit. Now Koye say we have reserved 5 places for local clubs. I feel there Obeshana in Central for na ye best start ya kase. And because is the ESCO member nti ye dini team ashim. And I there no bo Heart of Lions nti Randy nti ye dina shim. And no kahuna babara man so on bebo because unfortunately for him no bo dreams. Zito say Charlie friend the national team time old dreams encore because you be castle old dreams. Yan you be criticizing. So let's not go down that path. Yeah, you be criticizing giddy.
And no Najima Bebu say look, prove yourself. My coach you know a reason to pick you.
To pick you. That's it. So pick the best 26 from across the world. It's simple. And as we speak, Benjamin is our number 1 goalkeeper. Obi to me babe tuna. Ye na yebehu. That been the last time Black Star goalkeeper che penalty crack. And yes, I'll punch you.
Crap. Na say we cry almost see of realize so cry VR or ha. And the okochi penalty we be san bone foforo. He will not be second time lucky.
Declining Kwabnedu goalie. VAR ya na declining. Watch ball no guna. Watch it like that. The last time a Black Star goalkeeper che penalty sir. One punch you.
Ochikutaye pa.
Thank you.
Na afi de Liverpool no slot no ye slotty goals ni man papa.
Kale ye Liverpool asem no ye in a prof for one na prof for studio.
Otimani.
Prof, a Dutch coach a Dutch coach syndrome. Now every day me huna me say akoye otese Van Gaal obey try analysis yes on fine ko baby but me hwe no because last season they wanye hwe
that's not fair no that
any player he didn't tweak anything
no
you were not using him
but Kojo waje was second Premier League title in 30 years.
Look, on record, he's the coach. It will be given. To say a Champions League now, you win it 2005. No, it was given to Benitez. But I'm telling you that Steven Gerrard did the halftime team talk. I'm telling you, it was Gerrard who did the halftime team talk, and they went in.
Fully blooded Liverpool man.
I'm telling you, now sounds what idiot. I mean, what for 5 players? 5, and he doesn't have a clue how he's deploying. What is going on? He's a Dutch coach. Dutch coaches have not. He's the first Dutch coach to have won the English Premier League, and that was a team set up by Klopp. He's now building his team. I want to see him properly win the EPL. Yeah, this coach, anyway, we'll see. I mean, how do we lose to United at Anfield with this team? How? And Kanka Maguire and Susan I couldn't sleep that night.
Lord Maguire. Kojo, where your music to my ears? The lamentation when your music to my ears because I am a Manchester United.
I know.
So your music to my ears, pa.
But mo 32 years. I know they can assure. Yeah. 32 years. Yeah. Prince, my drawing. Say mo wa here. And 16. 16 and
no 16
and 12
no 16
12
then 16
okay
12 year then 16
every season and this coach has come this one Brendan Rodgers Suarez it will work yes the cost pass 30 Mobile 32 market.
And no Kojo Adai Mensa Medawasi pass and no pay pro na
Rosie Chalele
Okay.
Squad ni na.
Me yɛda ase paa yɛbɛpɛ mmerɛ na squad ni nyinaa na yɛhyia na afei yɛdidi di nkɔmmɔ. Asempa ɔwɔ hɔ ba wantimi ama ne ho mfa ne kakra. Enti wantimi ama mepacho yo meti na minim sɛ otie nso enti wate sɛ wachia no paa owura kwadwo adamensa ene yɛte ne nka no yɛda na se paa se yɛ frɛ no ɔgye yɛ so enti kwadwo nso ede ne dia ba kwadwo feel sɛ it was wrong on the part of the minister crass or can say ye di sika we ato ho ede ama blaster Jesse where.
Well, I share the same sentiment, but before I remember budget minister no last year or can't say you see I think first he spoke about last year he spoke about setting up the school sports authority. There was talk about the National Recreation Authority. If you look at these things, so normally when monies are allocated, and no chances Canada on the Encofa.
There be the Okoye no akojina the Akoye.
There be the point is that they have allocated 200 million for
the ministry.
For sports infrastructure now. Three sports, but it doesn't mean that 200 million is there. The finance minister has projected these things on the basis of revenue. It is a revenue buyer. So something like the Black Stars, cock show we will spend, but something like the 200 million, it depends on the inflows that will come. And that's why I'm giving the example about you can't say the National School Sports or the School Sports Authority, because you needed money to set it up, get it running, you pay salaries, you do those things. Because those monies were not available, we didn't do it. The recreation, the national, is it the National Recreation Authority or whatever it is? We wanted to create that, but because the allocation was not made available primarily on the basis revenue Minister of Finance or expecting for that particular ensuing year then he will now begin to cut his costs, his losses. And these things are say 200 million for 3 stadiums and don't say we realize it. It is based on sika obenya, based on revenue obe making, and no obeka say revenue say na menya enti Minister of Sports monji mu 200. So when yasa exact revenue na sa 200 million enko. Enti entias yes are very very important for this initial comment is very very important. Now the infrastructure or wakase OBIBA I'm a bit
3 mini a year.
Yes,
stadium.
So what has happened to the Yeshas?
There were various stages of completion.
So are we going to complete it? Or is there any plan to say we are going to complete Kalishi Sports Complex?
No, we or see new ones.
So it means that we have to be interested. We have to be interested to ask the question, say, the ones that were started what is the current state? Is there commitment to finish? It's important. Is there commitment to finish Azuma Nelson Sports Complex? Is there commitment? Is there commitment to finish the other ones that were started by the previous government which have not been completed? Is there commitment to finish? Very important for us to know, so that because if you haven't finished the ones that were started, why do you start a new one? Why don't you put 200 million into finishing the other ones, the ones which have started and are at various stages of completion? Now can we finish it? Then you could start a new thing. Now because really what it will mean is that say I'm finishes now. It means aka and that will be problematic for Division 2 needs other clubs now no more and Azuma Nelson Sports Company use that facility no. They obviously football will be disturbed over there because it's here of course
Azuma Honda
my shut me meaning because me around that vicinity what am I saying and I know for a fact say because the MP built a certain AstroTurf no, a lot of the AstroTurf is being overused because women football fit ladies the last time I call games or no immediately after a games no there was fit ladies played a game there so other my pressure akọ sa facility na MP no the former MP no eyema omo no ama pressure akoso senka ye share the ni ahwe Azuma Nelson and see we have named that complex after an icon
Azuma Nelson
it's a shame say ye be share project bi ase wo ho na ye nwie na enti papa ni din anim enye fe enti for me once again the minister because we blame sports blame finance minister you blame sports minister because on no budget decoy nti other no be budget akọ for 3 new stadia other multi purpose
so any priority
but it has to be his priority. It is for us to bring attention on it. Say maybe if we have to raise that alarm. I mean we have to raise that point for him to probably come and answer. It's important. I'm not saying say we shouldn't start new projects. No, it's good. But when it is that projects are
it be 85% complete. It be 90%. It be 75%. Any adin now.
And where is the commitment to finish? And as a minister, and back of Pesca every baby. Now, sports minister no on one kasa back of Pesca every baby. Eddie akako complete projects nana. It's important. It's important to find out. But look.
Just hold on. Na many rules in you. Obeko baby.
Okay, very well.
Yes, obeko baby. Ti ma many no conclude na fe. En come no me no. Esan say Owura Charles say sibe kura so beba homa ne so.
Sure.
No so ye ne no edi nkomo. Enti yenwie on the need for say ye be she Black Queens ye na yetimi qualify e de akọ World Cup. Na fe yenya bibi kakra wo man league no. Ashase
Prince mihu time you qualify for your first women's AFCON 1997 October November 1997 for the WAFCON in Abeokuta 1998 Nigeria. That was when FIFA through CAF decided say more World Cup qualifiers be into women's AFCON no. And when I had a World Cup qualifiers, I saw the preparation. I saw everything. I can say now everybody or the FA because apart from say Eddie no nyamshe Ghana no obeji atum nso say sa current administration na yenua be market okekuda no oma ye ne omo peso omo ye bia se ne be ya ma football no beji hini naji din sense ne omo beto no unfortunately omo ba ye nso so no omo pen so no ye national teams ni bia ni ho no mo a ayere wo ho aye ade akwaje abasobode bia enti no ase Black Queens no and first team akwaje bronze abre won enti no ni omo peso omo ye bia no mo de bema ni me pese tiefo ene empanyufo omo di yanimu no ti ase ne se obi an time Black Stars na emum ye ne se ne ebesi aye no ene be ma nkrofo ani ano akom ho say kwadwo kan bibi about sentiments, and that is how we lose because say washa say omo bobol no na say e bia genuinely obi ye mfomso okra na bon fun we na ye de 150 million ama mo say mo fancy mo ho. You see where I'm coming from. The sentiments and it's happened in Brazil. And you know, yensua de enfrim se na be ya ye koye ni mo no. And I think say emema ho hia, emma so ho hia. If our duty bearers cannot give equal recognition, the best thing is that you generalize it. Mema munyina mo yade ya behwe se obia ne esefata obia ne be den ya de be ma nti no ye kwaye nim. I think we should take note. Number 2, enye bibia na se ye ka ne o twa sanonim se ne chiachia nti ye be ka na no nche se sebe ye mpese adwuma ne be koso, because a few times you say things and people take it personal, and it attracts kinds of attacks and unnecessary things. You may be what my say make me say positive vibe, you know. I don't dwell on those things. I won't even banter with you. I speak my opinion respectfully with my facts, and then I move on.
No, but what the minister posted about you, will reach out to you.
Well, he apologized on the. I don't want to even bring it here. I don't want us to. I don't want to bring it here. But a few things. I hope say next time no. Obefre na yaka yedi 2026 near me that name no home come, because Prince Media Black Queens, we will go. They will prepare them well. I have no doubts about it. But because they've gone to see the best. How people are preparing. This AFCON and don't forget, it is a World Cup AFCON. So Obia Beba coming into on playoffs. Nobody wants to be involved in any playoff. Everybody wants to go through. Look at what has happened to Nigeria with the playoff. Obia no one more person.
You can't guarantee it.
Yes. And so no funny say, if you want to go through the top 4, say na you can say Yanko World Cup. The top 4 in Morocco 2024. Say 2024 Women's AFCON. Yeah. And you're born on this year. And, you know, the top 4 in that, and in Ghana or the Black Queens will be World Cup.
The World Cup, yeah.
And, you know, then I was here. We've seen what it takes. South Africa have learned their mistakes. But I always say, South Africa, you show them 100 times. You better show them 100 times. Morocco, the next time we meet them, we will beat them. Nigeria may always pose the trouble. But even Nigerian, it has always been psychological. If we get them and the confidence is there, I don't see why anybody should stop in the way. And like somebody, I remember the late Kuchade and Afani, who handled the Black Queens to the first World Cup, or say, so the shower dream, now you say to me or more. That is even, you are even defeated before you lace your boots and got onto the pitch. And so no sanya mani de eyade ebeye. Yen I am wa, and I won't talk about it because minim say. If we don't do it, then we have ourselves to blame, because yenim nia wase ye hu nia wase ye yenim nia wase ye se yanya and yenye obi ne kumentwi boys akwa no de niti akwaji a chairman.
No, but now you're involved with African game. Do you think say what African Athletics Championship na akwaji no? You think we can execute that project?
It is a smaller form of the African Games. Many American say, we shall say a brew a dry tema and when ye cocoa as we speak right now. There has not been, I don't know what is going on behind the scenes. You don't have a local organizing committee. And from what I see, the championships will probably come on in May, because 2026 is a World Cup year. June, July is World Cup. Nobody wants to compete for media attention when it comes to the World Cup. That is one.
Maybe after
World Cup, we are all Commonwealth Games.
Yeah.
If you Commonwealth Games now, the top stars will not come, because after all, they would use the African Athletics Championships as one of the preparations for the Commonwealth Games. It's the first outdoor game after the indoor season. And he said, after September, October, that is when you want to have the Athletics Championships. Says so athletes top star no top star. Even your own top stars may not come. And for me, let's say that we have between now and May to
You don't have local organizing committee. You are thinking
Number
of
two.
May. From now to May is just how many months?
So please,
just
that is what I'm
6
saying,
months or
sir.
7 months.
After all the things I have seen in our organization of the 1999 African Youth Championships, the 2000 AFCON, the 2002 co-hosting, 2008, and then
African Games 2023.
Women's WAFCON 2018, and then this one is like your last minute at the so that is where people will.
No, but so I'm frame last minute. I'm frame so I'm back up.
Prince.
The
last Debbie, it is for me. You would want to step in and help save the nation, woman from embarrassment because OBIBA Rosely now I had na way I say and on the 2 occasions that I was deeply involved, the 2008, in fact 2008, I was given the opportunity to step in and go and help. I went to Tamale and spent all the time during the AFCON in Tamale until the qualifiers in Tamale. I mean the group stages ended and then I had to come to Accra. Nyame can say but we don't plan. Now I'm planning here. Obey day I executing here and so be won say 10 biano na bibia ya memnenfe. Bibia ya memnenfe because look, let me give you a classic example of the 2013 African Games. Look at the time we set up the media center.
2023 now, okay.
2023. Time I set it now 3 days. 3 days. I started competition. You know, many workers and foreign journalists had started coming in.
I remember when we visited you.
Usually, when you are having such competitions, the facility should be ready like 3-4 months. You run everything, and then a week to it, you start operationalizing your key areas, like the media center, because there will be journalists who would come in earlier and everything. You know what happens? When it happens like that, you know what it happens. It means that you give people to inflate budgets. Because someone planning, say, I was say, and I am only hoping, say, Niama you see for 2023 African Games, you know, they are still there. You bet to me a UC for African Athletics Championships, the same media center and everything. That is one. Number 2, how are we protecting the pitch? Because a lot of activities are going on there now. Obi friendly games. No, wako Meko Stadium, University of Ghana Stadium. May Obi Yabo matches woho. How are we protecting
the tracks
and the pitch? Because pitch, you know, mind you, it is not for football. It is for the field events.
For field events.
How are we preparing it? And I mean, you call me to tell me whether I'm wrong or I'm right or wrong. I am saying that looking at the schedule, if we want to avoid all the clashes of the international calendar, we may have to host the athletics championships, African Athletics Championships, in May, going into early June. Anything apart from that, it means that you are looking at October. Would that be prudent when it comes to athletics?
You won't get your top athletes.
Because the World Athletics really is also going on. So it's a very tight schedule. And it happens when you don't have technical people to have the calendar plan out and know, say, this is what we are doing. We've been, Yako Cameroon by how many months? We should, Yako by no. It doesn't matter.
Cameroon organization, Ghana.
Nobody would come because Cameroon was horrible.
They want the same organization here in Ghana.
You know, everybody is coming to Ghana because they saw what we did with the African Games.
Yeah.
They were excited. They were happy. What are we going to do if we are going to host the students, the athletes in Legon like we did? Have we sorted it out with University of Ghana so to ensure, say, the hostel facilities will be available, or we are doing it at a time when school will be in section and then the school will be compelled to go on a break? These are things that and I was a maker. But say, I mean, and I always say, and kasa na yepe, but yepe so mine every time you are called in people are called in the last minute to come and salvage the situation. It's not the pleasant of things. And I think so with our history of organizing activities, we can do better than we've done so far.
Eno Era Rosalind Amo and our ten and cano, Nene Madi, Mayesa me bobo subi moi, a miracle ebeko Eddie Jay. Enti yadini besia bibinti unse ni nyuma dawson yesi nyuma so dawson we ni nyina enti ese okotwa dwumadi sunti be jan kwan no akotie we twen yeba.
Alone, we can only go so far. But when we move together, there's no limits to where we can go. Together, we move with joy. We move to our own beats. We move with the natural goodness of Malta Guinness. A feel-good refreshment with vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. Grab a bottle of Malta Guinness now and feel the vim. Malta Guinness, we move. Always check out for the Made in Ghana symbol. This advert is FDA approved.
Kofi, let me amount canchemano. About the Dano year. Abra which are just 1,000 Ghana cedis. Me and one ya.
Uyobi Yunkunya.
Wait, see. Me a Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding 2026.
Said you made you know. Your who or your dish here near my Koda or Jibia Cassia. Na, yes, I am a month would do a chile, said you're a celebrity. No,
wait, sha. Be fear Jonini. And your code don't want some. Ya can't worry for be brabum.
Ain't this year with me, Prano me and Sanum.
Debbie Kofi. Oba Bako, Bema Bako, Odo Bako.
Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding. Well love, meet affordability. A warrior on another level. Don't know.
Before registration forms, our Happy FM asalam down.
So person say senior. Obeti me afraid to for home 0244 906 235 and I say 0302 254 858. Mamin Kaiwo send she kakra wo.
This is our own. Let's cherish our own.
Liga producer Ghana's Black Stars #1 goalkeeper here. Bianto Tonasio. Ghana Premier League Namaye Dewa. Yatia Tomu our March day 11 Saturday. Mediama Sporting Club at Natakwa and Naboso Sports Stadium. Na Omani Bechem United at the Ashisha so Yami Adoma. Kwesiata Empire Neja our Winchi Sports Stadium. Young Apostles at Refie. Na omane hat to folk e dia boani phobia mrantiane sese o mabrana so na niaman koye dia omo away record ne dia omo kuramu se twitwe Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Samates 1996 and so at the bashisha so dententen awon Century Sports Arena Empire Neja Kayo see the report e hwam at the befi the other league centers at the Abrel commentary way e GS Sports Life at the Abrel Koi American Premium Paint and a boy Chiton, yeah, Ghana for na ya doya bono.
The luckiest, lucks everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest, luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. What do you do when you need some money? You go free hustle, you go bread, but you need some luck today. Just dial *712 hush, make you play the game and win. Oh, buy for your mama, buy for your papa, buy for your brother and your sister and your crew. From 1 city to 5K, you don't need much, not much to play. Just dial *712 hush, luckiestlottery.com.
*712 hush.
The luckiest. Oh, luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah.
You could be the luckiest.
In no Cretrodo say high sensor, the about chimney television, refrigerator, chest freezer, air conditioner. Now so unim say your laser TV, gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispenser, microwave, blender, rice cooker, kettle, iron, air fryer, kakrebim ponon. So to adie ewe ho. Infie numuntem. Se hontechema ne friyania. Fabra yensiesi amawa. Yebese sama. Se so the high sense showrooms no. Ebu organa afa na nyina. Enti bibi na wo pato a. Bwana iko ne kojo de. Ebi won kran. Tema, Kumasi, Takrade, Takwa, Mankesim, Obuase, Sunyane, Techima, Tamale, Hohoi, Kofodia, a Bona da Fomboko, Edemao, Siaka High Sensor, near Tredia Echeno, dear Papano, dear Ensen in Amcanian, dear F Feno, Nea Befono, Bibina Open Chrimua, Frey 0302 550000, and now Quabefo and Tintanis, Ubenya highsense.com.gh. Your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any YouTube or so, and also High Sense Ghana. High Sense, the name was so be abotom, enono.
This is our own. Let's cherish our own.
Liga producer Ghana's Black Stars #1 goalkeeper here. Nyanto Tunasio. Ghana Premier League Namaye Dewa. Yatia Tomu our March day 11 Saturday. Mediama Sporting Club at Natakwa and Naboso Sports Stadium. Na Omani Bechem United at the Ashisha so Yamia Doma Kwesiata Empire Neja our Winchi Sports Stadium. Young Apostles at Refie. Na omane hat to folk e dia boani phobia mrantiane sese o mabrana so ana niaman koye dia omo awe record ne dia omo kuramu se twitwe Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Samates 1996 and so at the bashisha so dententen awon Century Sports Arena Empire Neja Kayo see the report e hwam at the befi the other league centers at the Abrel commentary way e GS Sports Life at the Abrel Koi American Premium Paint and a boy Chiton, yeah, Ghana for na ya doya bono.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
Happy 98.9 FM Yasamba. Enijie ebe kosupa. Yedi enijie on the 29th of November 2025, and Nigerian nyina ewo Lakeside Marina Park. Lakeside Marina Park, Saturday 29th November 2025. Na ye beji yani we eyebusuya nyina special. Wo wabusuya fo ni ha. Wo fa asene. O yeremu nso ewa bruchiri special yeremu mienu omu nyina ewa bruchiri. Baako ewo US ena baako ewo Canada. Na baako wo Canada. Me ye PM special. Me ye PM. Se me biama nti ma menye PM no. Ni yeremu mienu nyina baako ewo US baako wo Canada ena afi baako ewo UK. Omu ni ha. Enti special saa no we de onkoa ena obekọ. Ye kọ no de a me ye family of 4. Ti me ba meni me yire ene me mamienu no ebeba kwaku ansa de ono kokohwe aba ono o ma ni nipa mienu a ono oba ono nkwampo ene beba eno no adult no be participating eye 20 kilometer eye challenge no 20 kilometer challenge no eno eye adult ena mofra no de little champs no omo no eye 0.5 eye kilometer no eye fun ride na se wako special baby American baby a call family fan run yes ho F pa yes eda no ba ha we hu no oba ha no wasi ase o ma sheda no man kan kiro se oba ha enti ko se we are interested akọ Silver Star Tower ana se Lakeside Marina Park na ko je buku sport ho kama individual no 100 Ghana cedi and 250 Ghana cedis. A family of 3. 250 Ghana cedis. No, a family of 3. Come, write, laugh, and create a beautiful memory. Say, oh, pedi makamu nyinanchimbia. Frezuta on 0208 565397. Nigeria da yedi bro. Shannon so say Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding 2026. You know, baso na registration no koso afin. Nti se ope enquiries ena afi nso sponsorship opportunities are for 0244 143994 and as 0302 254858. Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding 2026. Our on another level. Don't do terms and conditions apply. Soccer bet Semen Kyle say offer a great opportunity to win even when you are losing and not a soccer chances. So for 10 plus matches, now make sure say us ne osini nyina 1.30 or higher. Ulusu one game pay still I be rewarded 3 times a year your stake and I said 3 times your stake. Terms and conditions apply shenin so. And now no pay Ote Dr. Kweku Sabanka ono ene penny oda Sabash Heba Center. Osa all chronic and acute diseases nyina. Na omwedura tatahwe pa mi say edimasem amame omu koko medicine no. Eno no Sabash Cobites. Upeni dosopo etua kopiemu Helus. Eno Okanshe Draglin. Little George Tema Committee 5 afi Ekus Pharmacy Ashama main station where mu asunsun bi edimachi no oil no soap no any cream ni bi be here spiritual consultation baso Bernada anope bia 6 a.m. kama na yahye ase ye bie efri adwada ekosi ni kwasiada ye wo La Paz opposite Abrantes Sport number C 0508 768846 and afi 0244 217453 eye Sabash Heba Center ho asem na me ka kire wi Mortagini semen kan kire say we move campaign no koso pa osise o to Mortagini na your code and I say chilled Mortagini na make sure say proudly made in Ghana symbol no say a bottle ebonitini so e kana ebano baby ayitu no shenen so pa who choose made in Ghana Mortagines over imported ones in free Nigeria ebano ne no kire say who save Ghanaian jobs who protect Ghanaian businesses who support Ghanaian industry who boost Ghanaian economy no and afi who showcase on national pride Mortagines made in Ghana by Ghanaians for a year Ghanaians. The luckiest in country say they are here because luck is everywhere. Dial *712#. First option to ticket no edi ama ho. Second option to edi ama obi. Ubetimi ama system na generate wo lucky code no edi ama eno so option 1. Ope se wankasa obeji utekita eno option 1. System no be generate amawa eno option 2. Uwia no ye payment no odi omumu ene be confirm payment. Mu amuwa bruchire no enum se mo pese mo gi mo ho eje the luckiest num. Muntimi use *712 no nemum ubetimi akọ www.theluckiestafrica.com. Okọ a ubetimi edo ho agimu pa. The enti abetimi wabruchi na abetimi de ho agimu se payment no mumu ena yede the luckiest because luck
Happy FM 98.9
na the etwato okra no the 2025 Ghana Heba Conference no ebaso dia na ebaso bosome December 3rd to 5th Prempe Assembly Hall Kumase ena ebaso eti edaso no Harmony in Herbalism Balancing Tradition and Innovation. Na dwumadi ye the researchers, practitioners, regulators, exhibitors and eba sa dwumadi na ye ba be engage in meaningful discussions about ye herbal medicine any innovation abemusabri proudly partnered by Ministry of Health, Food and Drugs Authority, Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners Association and a Center for Plant Medicine Research and no ewo mampong. Say opeso registration no free 0202 222095 and answer www.ghanaherbalconference.com. Say opeso obe exhibit your product and services ewo ho afre number krona 0202 222095 na book your stand. Uko social media platforms ni so nyina obetimi afolo yen ewo at GMA Herbal Conference, at GMA Herbal Conference, Ghana Herbal Conference, our root, our remedy. And no partners, any jumekua, a soya sema, ene yedi jume di ebre. Fa, she se ubenya urane, na fanebra, na Jesse ewaha, sanso ena special so atnase. Na special, watna CD, yenye we no, watna CD, yenye birthday no, kama pa. Mia madam for Alexander Abebiu. Alexander Abe, CEO and a founder of a year, or a president and founder of
Happy FM 98.9.
Or a CEO and
founder of
DBB United Football Club.
On was the contest time MP for aspirant original NPP.
Yes, our time. Yes.
Nti weye Jumaden. Na unso ye nipa o. Ono ya na de bia me kase o muda.
Osan procurement officer ewo Fijai.
Of course.
Hey sir. Minimu da we de minimu da.
Yes. Oye nipa o.
Enti owura Alexander Abebiu. Mi amadan for pa.
Obra no ho so ase.
Papa.
Na Yankopon hira no sa da we. Brichie ene ehyew a ebo nipa abrabo mu a emfa ne mapamma na esesa nipa tebia de ma wo fa bi ntono papa we dwumadi a wadie ene se de ne nsem otre ne nsa ema amanfo didi men eyi adwuma pa no nyame ma ne team da bibimre premier na otimi nani so ade hunu nyina emram ne yiri di birthday 4 days ni ho on dey ni 3 year pa ne yiri di ni birthday 4 days no so adi
o ayet se me ne me yire 1 week pe edem
mudi do
yeah me ne me yire
eti o Alexander Abebiu president bankroller of AWB United nyame enwo ho ban no shows no ma kwatentene ahoden sabe onsam to de watum ebia ma kakra so no de wo enti enkwane ahoden ene kwatentene hiama no na ababa wa bi so di ni birthday ne
Pearl, CEO of Pearl
Love collection.
Oh, okay.
Na ono o labadi ho. Enti Pearl's Love collection.
Unimuna obi na say yemano. Wa unimuna na obi na say yemano. No, because what type of a man intina na madam.
You run me ura madu o sa no. Ara oni breja che say e bi o dance pa da mitimi we show be birthday. It's Pearl's Love collection. CEO. Pearl, and na woda. Nyame man kwatete wana hoden. Ni din ankasa na se kire pa. Oye everbo ni din na se kire se love match.
Okay.
Chese dododo. Ti odo bia. Sa do no Nyankopon fan do. Na on show suma kwatenten. You know that you head there ebisia okona ho. Head there kona ho ndi ebisia. It's happy birthday and may you live long. Ehu nana ne nana cancer. Yeah, plus.
Yes, sorry, ko ode.
Daddy, Sana, me pacho me worry. Prince ya die bi me pese me ikaka.
Here disclaimer.
Here disclaimer.
Okay.
Me worry.
Okay.
Me ni girlfriend wo baby a.
Okay.
It is so baby aye krado. Na se ne hu twade ya fine. But enye se ma worry.
Okay.
Say beja so beja pacho me chao.
Okay, on worry.
Me worry.
Onware ti special say onware
me worry
Jesse ma memfa course be enumbi na yemra back na afemi no yen conclude e wo studio ha ye fro say o frefren fa ye fro say o frefren fa Metonka kasa yeti o
I want to extend my greetings to the sports minister, fantastic sports minister.
Osi one for supporters and World Cup.
That is a complete waste of state funds for these supporters. I've always not supported that. America say, only the amount of Ghanaians are. Me mates in Kwam, school, me doctors were New York, and Kwam doctors in Kwam, Ghanaian doctors were. The Ghanaians and quite a bit Magado or more pocket match, a chair the best one more complete waste. Make be a cassette. We are kind of sport facility and we still waste our money. Just airlifted supporters to it's now. I just want to go on to what I want to say.
Yes.
Sometimes I say it's still granting interviews. It's sickening. This could you mention of Mokofa Otuado Abeshe Coini?
Nenyo Otuado na qualify the World Cup.
Any competent coach with the kind of stars we have in the Black Stars can qualify us to any competition with cheeky ease.
It's not a given.
Please.
No, hindsight, ubetimi akasa, but it's not a given. It's not automatic.
You mate. You. Now, beginning of the program, number about ranking. Monkai say African teams now are more behind us in the ranking. No? So mo call AFCON no mo yadia. Ombe 2 years so nimsa.
Of course.
Mom prepare my mind say we are going to go next year, going to go further down in the ranking. Now,
but at the World Cup, if we are able to make past the group stage, and also the ranking.
Let me tell you something. There are sometimes it's a for friend or Makashe. Oh, World Cup, no, young winning. It's completely absurd. World Cup, you don't need to go and win. Even doing well alone, getting to the quarterfinals, semi-finals, do you know what it comes with? The spotlight, the sponsorship deals, the monetary gains it brings to your national team. Sometimes I hear people say, World Cup Benjamin Asare and Kosa, and see experiments. We should go with the best.
Ma obifo from Sumra. Efro sen o frefrin fa.
Ọkwanyi ni efemi jase me frefri sante.
Yenkoi.
Me sele de me na kan asem bi. E be hwe mo ma mo di male so ku. Mo kan kan se de so a amane kan won anoko.
Wana sports minister no.
Yes.
Adan.
Now who say Ghana supporters are you could have they have brand sana Ghana for qualified. You need brand born you watching players no muja party no. Can you jam players no come to qualify said your boy qualify Africa Cup. I'm telling you. Na you know. What a catch to go up for US Ghana from US. Now you born Ghana from US no more I can't sponsor you for ball. Master, me say born na you boy wake up we say e could be as for Kenya ya America. And Canada. I think, Master, I need the or they are money pina no cry. Yes, no.
Medase, your first and off referee. Champa, Manunko, Bonito,
Media Sports Minister, Papa, Media President, Papa,
Sports Minister, or see a fear on for next year on for supporters and co World Cup.
Maybe wouldn't me be okay, Brazil. Minister that time Lanka about Bonsiba can say one for supported people. It's you know of a corporate body Emma donation by Emma the supported board. The minister they want to say one for supported to come or say it's all by she can for supported to come by and on just one for supported so this is a corporate body about the yes then the or the by she can on for supported
Happy FM 98.9.
You are the Umasi kwanza na kama get position ya qualify for World Cup. Yes, you support the head ya ba mi je ko. Ana no kata ya na. So si coach ya competent coach na that will be that. Coach angonu timaya. Na ke kenya ni obeka. Ko ya experiment ya ba Benjamin Asare ya experiment. And they are fine then go.
Champa
kɔyɛ experiment ɛfɔ wine na nkɔ.
ɛyɛ yɛfrɛ ɔsɛn wofrɛ firifa.
Pɔkɔ Anobel ni.
Anobel maa no committee o.
Minister na ɔyɛ apere ne ho.
Adan
ɔyɛ apere no on slow down koraa.
Adan dɛ.
Na anɔpa tututu ɔsɔre bɛka sɛ ɔfa supporters nkɔ ɔfa hwee nkɔ no. Is this the first time I call World Cup, Anna?
Fifth time I call World Cup.
Is it the first time I call World Cup, Anna?
Fifth.
Is it? I maybe say, some in entire 6. Some in I know, sorry, you over to cut out some way. I am on my board, they say, on my board, they say, I'm the board in it, whatever. And yet the same kind of best spending a board in the home. And yet the same kind of best spending for board, you know, Marty said, I'm going to preparation for World Cup. Whatever.
And your board
about the football.
And your board a technical committee.
A technical committee. What are they doing? And your work up here. Papa. And your work up here.
Me patrone.
Good. See what are they talking about? That board no committee back. We need to come back spending. Sorry, omunja anya tumini o ma no mo ye no. Ya ye complex be one more. Emma no pay mu kan ebi 90%, ebi 85, ebi say. They don't care. And when you have to move be for to what extent? So paso ben pa na wo so a mo di mu politics area ya football ni mu. Obi ye infrastructure ma football people, any sports people. No we no kwa. What about want to ask because of politics inji. We see who die now the 2 million to 1 million akoye for. Does it really make sense?
Me da se Anobel, me da se. Your friend say o free fa.
OBIBA POAKWA Brown.
Yeah, fabulous.
Hey, we ready power, independent power.
Sir.
Oh, now send me home family.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Adan then yo.
Sir, the same conform me and na. I'm going to call baby. What I say?
Oh, sir. Oh, could say.
If I say or up to now, I'm going to see it.
And you,
I said, "Oh, look, I just said me do here. I can't catch them." I'm in command. When I want kind power, the whole family maintaining car. What can
no, yeah. Now say, about me, Adan.
Oh, Doctor, no way. Canada Pond for way. And I came for cappuccino or the Ghana for World Cup on the way. Mammy Chako supporters, Muyama Brady. Make I tell myself my back. I just say, I can't come and hold me back. To Mobia can come and move family, but the Muyan answer, no point Samo. Young Muye has a folk. The Betty I saw Mubi Munquadi, the Dango Point to the Tiasi. I mean, if I say, sports minister, someone can. I saw a millionaire day. What you say? Because I mean, I'm a client. We have forced to pass I want to see about 80, 90, and then yes, I'll top up as say, now about way of the show, not for Praba. There's some top up as or by 2030 to 2034. Ghana will be there with you. And can you problem? Let's say rules. What I said, yeah, we'll come home see. Let's say facilities. Yeah, we'll come home see. 2008, yeah, host to Africa Cup of Nations. And then Okwasi Poa. I just pass some. I really remove some Wakonia do. What I say, Kotamale, and then America, Ghana for America. What I say, the minister. See, who to wake up and your money. What I say, yeah, or man, she come about my new. And then America, Canada, who to a friend say, wake up. She Canada do on the piano. So, on the piano, on the piano, papa. But you come here, you may not put in for football. They are fast to gas, I might guess. You better take it. I'm a mayor of trouble.
Yeah, for last one, I froze saying, oh, Frefriva.
OBIBA.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, last Simon.
Yeah, Simon, you reason credit from Catamanso. Minister, no, the Bonabatupa. Now, supporters now, Muti and Komo. Omukwakwaji passport, maybe I know. Omubo money. And it's a Omo Mutika, no, Muti Omo for supporting. Ghana, omo for Mutika. Now, your doors were my way, Muti, so be I say, or the breast I see Shana. Now, Chicago was saying a restaurant, and I don't was saying a baker and the ball mine woman. It is all be so the breast, it's not just small, be so on the breast. It is all here now, take us who are on this one. Now I can't say now I hear TV, so yeah.
Medasi Simon, last one I froze and off Frefriva.
Hello, Viva.
Yes, I want.
Me pacho we could have done enough for my blaphobia.
Hey, me pacho, a queer boatima here.
ne ho de ba de e wuso ko ogori kromo
enyo no na mebusa na se oba de akua boatima ada obi a okọ burichiri na mebusa
oh we dey sorry I boatima wo sumo
oba no ne boatima ana o de ne to no
ọmọ kò sí ẹ̀dí.
Okay, ẹni ẹ̀ tó aṣọ.
We bá mi tí a lè boss Abdulsalam Yakubu ẹ̀nà Honorable Adam Salam. OBIBA deɛ meka ne sɛ sports minister ɔnka sɛ ɔmfa supporters bi ntukwa deɛ ɔka ne sɛ kó o bɛ wo sika serious money ɛde ayi supporters akɔ deɛ ɔnyɛ nso OBIBA wasɛ deɛ NDC ministers titi sports ministers ɔmo ba ɔmo ju ɔman no ɔmo sɛ sɛ ɔman sika nkɔnkɔdi ne rɔfrɔ so ati ase when ebi mo ba be ya ko tournament kura budget kura fa me tujo omo ko no mo ko se sika wi a no mo ko go fo ni ma si wi a no ma ba no ma be to papa so omo nya sa so bi de say on abo ayi afi anka on abo afi anka ye ko kazo one for 10 years money corporate bodies or scholarship for and ko ji sika and all the supporters me dey e ko ye na is the case on abo ko fi adam say on fa o man sika ko le mum ọbẹ̀wọ̀ kọ pèsè náà bùa náà ọmọdé supporters náà ẹ̀dẹ̀ akọ ẹ̀yẹ sẹ́ ọba because ọ̀nà ọ̀nyí tún mi sẹ́ supporters ẹ̀ kàn wọ́n lẹ̀ football yẹ yìí bá sẹ́ ọbẹ̀wọ̀ èsì ọ̀ma tẹ́ stress money ẹ̀ náà wọ́n kàn wọ́n àṣẹ èsì supporters ní dẹ̀ kọ́ bí aṣọ minister ọ̀dẹ̀ bẹ̀ kọ́ ní mu ọ̀dẹ̀ corporate body sika ẹ̀nà ẹ̀dẹ̀ yẹ bẹ̀ kọ́ mẹ́dà sí mi bèèrè bàbá yẹn.
so mẹ́dà àsèpà ha ẹ̀nà ẹ̀dí dwumadìẹ ní nyinaa bẹ̀ sẹ́ Jesse Kofi Amponsah ẹ̀bà ẹ̀nẹ́ anọ̀pẹ̀ Jesse mẹ́dà àsèpà àsèdá ẹ̀yẹ òde sanso ẹ̀nà ẹ̀nẹ́ Roselyn Amo ẹ̀nso bá ẹ̀nà Kwadwo adai mensan so yene ne kasa na ka ese yene owuracha asosesi bi e kasa ba bibi nti yentime ene na ankasa da foforo yene no ebe kasa e wo dwumadi so sanse discussions ne de e wo ho a efiri na sabri ya kosi 2026 no niema bebre ene wom a yese ye pemre ne sa
oh no
but for supporters in kono
oh yeah me be discussing me discussing both the pros and cons are very important
important pa sabre de